Hello, hello. Hi, chat. I'm here. Hi. It is I. I made it. Hello. Hi, Megiddo. What an appropriate emote for today's stream. I gotta get myself one of those little things. It is finally time. We're here, at last. After last year, where I beat all of the original, we're finally going on to the second game. And the one that I've been looking forward to the most. The one that I had to play the first game to understand. But yeah, hi, hello. It's been a while. I have everything set up already. Things will surely be fine. I'm sure nothing will go wrong. But yeah, a few things of advice before we start though. This game can get very off the rails. There's a few things that this game does that I probably can't defend. I'm just saying that right off the bat. But yeah, content warning, this game has a lot of weird shit in it. It goes completely nuts. But that's about all I know, really. I haven't actually played it, so we'll see. Hi, Kibby. They call it extra CCC because the extra CCC cup sizes, right? Those girls be honking. Thanks, Kibby. Yes, exactly that. Yeah, sure. Fair bit of warning if I may give it. Sure. You've played the game before, so I would appreciate it, I guess. Is there anything I need to, like, instantly censor? Because I have my finger on the hide stream button in case I need it. There's going to be moments like that. There is some actual nudity in places? Huh. I guess with Twitch's policies, it kind of depends. Censor every post-boss fight section. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Got it. Huh. I need to think about that then. That's not going to be any time in the first stream then. I might need to prepare something proper for the upcoming streams. I guess it depends with Twitch's like content policy. Like, does it actually matter if it's first party? You know, it's part of the game if it's first party, but if it's modded in, then it's bad. Does that make sense? Like, that's how I understood Twitch's policies, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk things, of course. Should be fine if it's not modded in at all, as long as you don't linger on it or anything. Yeah, Baron. Thing is, like, these things can get a bit... with this game, I think, specifically, could have some issues. I don't know how in-depth this game goes with some of those weird things, so... I might have to, like, enable a crop on the actual game capture, so I don't show some things. Maybe I can just crop it to the text window, but I don't know how much of that I can get away with. I don't know. There are like 10-minute long VN segments, so it's kind of dodgy. Yeah, okay. Well, I can have an image that I throw up and say, like, can't show this on stream. You know, just for safety, but there's not going to be any of that in the first stream, is there? I don't have to, like, quickly make a graphic to hide things. Am I safe in the first 3 hours, is my question. I should be. Yeah? Okay, cool. Next time I'll come to stream and I'll have like a proper graphic to put up instead of the game, because otherwise I'll just like hide the game window and that looks a bit boring on stream. But I can cover it up with something instead. That would be better, I think. It's mainly like chapter bosses and anything related to Secret Garden info. Yeah, I am aware of the Secret Garden kind of deal. Could censor nudity with the creature. I don't think that's possible to like properly get in time. Well, it is just, there's not actual like nude bits, is there? There's not like graphic parts. It's just like a character is naked and covered in flower petals. Spoiling it immediately, but I have seen some of these things like talked about before. But still, it's mainly to, you know, just be safe. Better safe than sorry. But yeah, all that content warning out of the way, should we actually, like, get the game going? That'd be a good idea, right? Let's switch over. and we'll see about actually playing the game. Also, it's like old school Final Fantasy and Castlevania monsters. Yeah, that should be fine. Well, it's more like full screen images with text at the bottom, right? It's a visual novel, so there might be some nudity just like front and center for 10 minutes. So that's a bit hard to justify not lingering on, you know? Yeah. Hi, Chloe. Don't worry, we'll get into the game in a second, I swear. It's a complicated game to stream. I understand that much. Right, let's get rid of the music, and let's plug ourselves in. Ah, hello, chat. We did it. The game is real. We're actually in. Oh my god, it's time. It's been a while since I used that intro properly. Awesome. That was fucking awesome. That was worth the effort to set up. I did that last time I streamed the first game. It was so worth it every time. But it's like a juggling act to like change costume in time for the transition. Hell yeah. So I did do some setup. I did like the first 15 minutes of the game just to make sure it worked. And it does. So yeah. I might have to adjust volume settings and everything as we get into the game, but it takes a little while to get there, so just be prepared. Word advice, there are a number of dead ends and potentially fatal choices in this game. Save frequently. Yeah, that's definitely a good hint in this game. Yes, I do have save data from Fate Extra, thank you. Game clear data. Bonus item can be viewed from the item in the main menu. I'm not sure what that is, but we'll see. There's going to be a lot of reading in this this stream. Chat. Oh, there we go. Starting, confirmation complete. Welcome back. Greetings, hello, welcome. Your arrival comes long overdue again, Master. This virtual space is Sukumihara Academy, Lunar Sea Fields Academy. Yeah, there's these little bits over the words. I don't think Fate Extra had much of these, but maybe it's a thing added by the super secret patch that we shall not mention. Generated by the pseudo-spiritron world known as the Serial Phantasm. Or Seraph for short. We apologize for the imposition, but protocol requires that your values, merits, be scanned now. By the way, I will be talking, I like reading everything, but I don't want to speak over voice acting. Label, transfer student. Category, not allowed to refuse scans. Quality, E-. Damn, don't be... that's a bit mean. Scan complete. Now accessing the near side's record. Ow, my eyes! Our sincerest apologies. Record access attempt failed. Your identity will need to be verified. Name, heart, proof. That's a very cool way of like presenting the text like this. We're terribly sorry, but we must ask you to once again input your name, your gender, and your contracted servant. Yay! They're back! They're so cool. And this one actually has the auto one that fills it out automatically. If any of you were around for my first stream of this game, I was like having a panic attack thinking I forgot the name of the character. But I'm just going to go with defaults, because that is the character's name. Yeah, they had, yeah, okay, so these are all the same servants as last time. However, you notice they're a bit different from last time. Saber, standard, a balanced set of combat abilities. Archer, technical, fight by reinforcing projection skills. Caster, maniac, strong skills but physically weak. And Gilgamesh. He's not even listed as, like, Saber Archer Caster, he's just Gilgamesh. He's his own fucking thing. They gave Archer a choker. He's such a slut, look at him. Whore man. And Gilgamesh is just, like, cheating. Overwhelm enemies with unlimited weapons. Yeah, he's, like, cheating. He's, like, easy mode. He wasn't in the first game, but, like, he's just, like... You get to win instantly. As I understand it. New outfits for the old servants? Yeah. Oh, new outfits for the old save. I don't know. I don't know if it's the old save thing. But I think in this game they just kind of have different default servants. Different default outfits. Yeah, they gave Archer the slutty choker and no shirt. We're going with Saber, though. We have to. New outfits serve a narrative purpose, at least for Nero. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't have to dance around the bush and pretend I don't know who Saber is. I had to do that for the first playthrough in case my chat didn't know. But I can actually call her Nero now. Verification complete. We're looking forward to having you, Miss Hakuno Kishinami. Good morning to you, and we hope you have a nice day. Well, this all seems very familiar. And so does this. It's a bright, sunny morning as I make my way to school. I should really be used to commuting by now, but I still can't seem to remember the way here. Soon enough, I arrive in front of the school gate. There's still plenty of time left. Other students in the same uniform pass through the gate in peaceful harmony. Continuing my main routine, thread, I also head for the gate. Then, I feel as if someone's calling for me, so I hurry up until I see my friend and student council president Issei Ryudo standing there. Which reminds me, starting today they would be doing inspections to ensure we were in compliance with school rules. It was Public Morals Awareness Month or something. There's the guy. Good morning! Lovely weather we're having, don't you think? It's a perfect day for studying. Why are you giving me that "you're acting weird today" look? What, you want to know if I'm going to inspect your uniform? And if Public Morals Awareness Month is still going on? You'll want to say some strange things. I haven't heard of such an event. Perhaps there's an error in your records. So it seems. I have no idea why I mistook that event to be today myself. I laugh it off, telling Issei it's nothing, then head towards the school building. Oh, wait a moment. There's a favor I'd like to ask of you. Sorry, but before you go to class, could you close up the supply room on the first floor? I forgot to lock it. Given my duties, role, I'm unable to move from here. Could you do that for me? The storage room on the first floor. If I recall, it's at the end of the hallway to the left of the entrance. I still have time until homeroom starts, and it's a request from Issei himself. There's no reason to refuse. Yes, that's excellent. All the other students simply passed me by, so I'm glad you came along. Honestly, some strange people join the faculty too. I'm about to collapse under all the stress. If we had someone like you, Hakuno, the girl in charge of the infirmary, and I would have it much easier, but... no. That was inconsiderate of me. I'd never try to coerce you into joining the student council. Here's the key to the storage room. See ya. Here's to another good day with no regrets. He thanks me in an exaggerated manner and resumes his task of overseeing the main gate. He told me that Public Morals Awareness Month doesn't start today, but here he is. The student council president is as diligent as a fine-tuned machine. I say goodbye to Issei and head to the school building, squinting against the sunlight that didn't really feel like early summer or early spring. And so Hakuno Kishinami's day begins, once again. Access to system granted. You may access it by the triangle button. Ah yes, the triangle button. On my real PSP. Okay, so first of all, let me know about music volume. This game is loud. The first game was really hard to get the audio settings correct for. It was really hard to get it right. I had to keep adjusting the sound effects constantly. We'll leave this at like slightly lower than maximum. Everything else I think is fine. Immediately make our first save. There's some CCC data in here already, just because I did a test. There we go. It's already different from the first game, so in the first game the sky was all like computery. It's not now, I guess. Was it computery at the start of the game? Maybe it was. Me and my totally legit no SFX separate sound options versus some PSP. Yeah, true. The real PSP that has like mouse controls. Don't question it. Hey, let's drop by the station today before going home. Sure, we could grab some donuts too. Ah, I can't wait for classes to end. I want to hang out with you already. Me too. I know, since we're going anyway, why don't we go now? Let's just skip school. No, skipping school is bad. It's a deviation from our roles. We might get deleted. Ah, come on, I was just joking. It was just a joke, I was just messing around a bit. Interesting. People who know. Recruiting members. There's a drawing of a cute girl in a lion costume. You can tell if it's a poster for the Kendo Club from how she's holding what looks like a bamboo sword in her right hand. Ha, but what if? I'll delete you. I'll delete your programming, Kippy. Oh, sorry, it's nothing. I was just a little dizzy. I'm alright now. I feel like I'm not actually myself. There's no way that's... Some students are saying that they've tried to leave the school gate, via the school gate, but they always end up turning back around. No way that's true, right? The archery club is holding morning practice. It's almost time for class, so they're in the middle of cleaning up. Good old archery club that had like no purpose in what I played of the first game. You went there like for a couple side quests, I think, and that's it. It's the school's back gate. I've heard that students who are late sneak into the building through here. But classes haven't started yet, so there's no one like that here. Aha, unless, haha, JK, unless. You're flirting with danger of being deleted there. Be careful. She shoots. Or I would have. But even if I wanted to, I can't really kick the ball while wearing a skirt. So I settled for an enthusiastic yell. Someone left a line marker here. Maybe they used it during gym class and they just left it here. I remember in the first game I kept seeing this on the field. It was like the only feature in the middle of the field. And it was like you couldn't even look at it. I had no idea what it was. It took me for ages to sort of like learn what it was. Oh, here you are. I've got a message from the editor-in-chief. She wants to talk, so go see her after school. No wonder you're the newspaper club's ace. You're expected to do big things. I delivered the message. Don't blame me if you forget later. Can't kick a ball while wearing a skirt. If anything, it allows even more movement for kicking. True, but you don't want to have the consequences of like flashing everyone. This is the stand for morning assemblies. It's infamous for placing the curse of lengthy speeches upon anyone who climbs on it. God, get away from me. No, never. Public morality, etc. Yeah. Even if you just wear like bike shorts underneath, it's still scandalous. I left the volleyball club because I have exams this year. Now I've gained weight. Around here, see? It's embarrassing for a disciplinarian, isn't it? But... Nah, girl, you're great. My main thread doesn't have cell training in it, which means I keep putting on weight. Isn't this some kind of fatal bug? Or maybe it's harassment. What if God decided that I got to be the chubby girl now? Supposed to kick the ball but not show your own. Exactly, Kivy, yeah. You hear? Open your eyes, please. You're sleeping. You'll fade away. Okay, it's obviously Saber speaking. Saying Praetor. Make her fatter, +5, yeah. I didn't expect this to happen immediately. Pain suddenly rushes through my left hand, wondering why I checked the back of it. Command spells. On my left hand, a bruise resembling a rune had appeared. I don't remember seeing it before. I wonder if I hurt myself somewhere. Succubus tattoo. A lot of people, like, use, like, fate command spells in that way, you know? It's like a popular thing to do. The pain soon subsided. Maybe it was just a dizzy spell. I take a deep breath and pull myself together. It's just, I feel like I heard an extremely familiar voice. I didn't expect the weirdness to, like, begin immediately. Progress of time, 7%. Okay. You can check your next goal by pressing the start button. If I remember correctly, someone got a command spell on their tailbone once and really hated it. I don't know about that. That's great. I was not aware of that one. That's really funny. The supply room? No, Issei said it was the supply storeroom. It's not this one, but the storeroom to the far left. All the way that way? Did he mean, like, the bottom floor, like, where the... No. The second floor is where the arena was in the first game, right? I have to run around and talk to everyone. It's my compulsion. Did you happen to notice the students wearing different colour uniforms? Black uniforms are worn by the Public Morals Committee and club presidents. I want to improve my autonomic precision. Promote from being an ordinary student so I can stand by President Yudo's side, too. Oh my gosh, did I really just say that? I like there's different, like, character models now, too. There's a few differences that we didn't have in the first game. It's not a tramp stamp, I have a command spell on my ass. Subtle different. Inside the faculty office, the teachers are all busy preparing for their classes. It's the usual scene before the school day begins. I'd get yelled at if I went into the faculty office now, so I'm not going to do that. Good idea. Oh, that's just still the faculty office. I'm feeling pretty good. I don't need to be checked out at the infirmary. No, this isn't it. I think the storeroom should be at the other end of the hallway. Okay, so we get no control over exploring yet. I have to try, though. The exam schedule has been posted. Exams. I regret even thinking about this topic. Can I go upstairs or downstairs? The cafeteria is just up ahead. They've been remodeling it since last week, so no one's allowed to go in right now. I'm having a little bit of trouble reading the text because it's like so pixelated, but every now and again I mix up some letters. Issei asked me to go lock up the storeroom. I think it was at the end of the left hallway. Okay, fine. Fine, we'll do what you want, game. This is classroom 1A. Even though no one is around, the silence is so absolute that it's somewhat unnerving. Fighting on school grounds is strictly prohibited. That's a little unnerving. Outside of school grounds, though, just go ham. This is classroom 1B. This classroom feels totally lifeless. Doesn't look like anyone is around. It's a bulletin board, but nothing's posted here. Oh, there's still 1B. Tattooed straight on the bone, that's gotta hurt. Yeah, you can't even see it. It's like on the bone. Under the skin. This is classroom 1C. All of the first year's classrooms seem totally devoid of life. I wonder what's going on. Storeroom, huh? This is the entrance. If I had to say what this door is used for, gate, I have no clue. Issei said that this was the supply room, so I figured this is a space for storing things no one is using. Intercollegiate deathmatch strictly prohibited. Oh boy, do I have a solution for people who want to do intercollegiate fighting. It's almost like that might be the whole point of the game, maybe. I don't know. The first one was. They're going to be hotboxing that MF. Whatever the case, there's no reason for me to go inside. I take the key out from my pocket. Better hurry up and lock it so I can get to class. Oh? Did that sound come from inside just now? Since I was tasked with locking this door, I can't just ignore it. Put my ear to the door to listen in on what's happening inside. Whatevs, now it's time to chill. Sure, it's just me here, but chilling means I get to munch on all the snacks. Isn't it great to be so comfy without having to do anything? I'm one of the real winners. All the others are way too amazing, like damn. Way too serious, way too desperate. I'll leave that holy war to the PKs. I mean, should be fine to hide out here until the winner gets called. Camping my way to victory. Jinako, you genius, you. Lol. I have no idea what voice to do for Jinako. There's obviously someone in there. I knock on the door and ask, is someone there? The suspicious sounds continued for about a minute before settling down. I take a deep breath and knock on the door again. I announce my entrance, then open the door. Where could they be? Average, like, gamer setup. At first glance, it looks like a futon, but now that I take another look, it's one of those mats used in PE. Oh, we're just going to... I wanted to look at the computers. This here is the problem. Not that I really want to know any more than that. Come on, at least do a better job of hiding it. Then I could pretend nothing was wrong and leave it at that. Now I have no choice but to point it out. So I take a deep breath and... Hey you, get out already! There's no one in here! I'm a simple talking rocker. No, I mean locker. Just give me some metal, man. I'm all about that heavy metal. Damn. Someone's desperately trying to shut the door from inside. But the door won't actually close. This person A doesn't really fit into the locker. Then let's open the door. Then let's... Oh, god, there's options already? Okay, which one of these are going to kill me? Knowing this game, which of these options are going to just result in instant dead end? Sorry, but I don't have the time to be nice about it. I open the locker immediately, and then... Oh, hey! What was that noise? Ah! Not even gonna catch me. Come on! Yeah, cool camera angles. This game. Anyways, who the heck are you? Breaking into the sacred space of a girl's room like this? I kind of feel like reporting you ASAP. Aoi Yuki jump scare? Yep. Yep, those are boobs and butt, alright. Yeah, the game will do that. It's gonna get worse. Also, I feel like a lot of chat are gonna relate heavily to this character. I just hear ooh yeah samples in the music. Awesome. This incredibly suspect person glares at me with furrowed brows. I should be throwing out the questions first here, but I get the feeling that doing so would just make things worse. First off, I told her my name in class, then I threw out the questions. No matter how I look at it, she's not a student. Who is this woman? And where's this girl's room she spoke of? Face. Everything you're seeing is a girl's room. It hasn't been cleaned in about a month, so it just looks a bit messy is all. I can't help that. There's no helper to do it for me. It's pretty tough living in hiding. Living in hiding? Here? Oh crap, it's nothing. You have this dorky face, Kishinami, so my tongue slipped a bit. Hey. She's a teacher in this game? Huh. I'm Juniko Karigiri. I'm a substitute teacher here, and I guard the storeroom in my free time, I guess. I didn't know she was a substitute teacher. I thought she was just another, like, student. Huh. I'm already learning things. Substitute teacher? This obvious slop of a woman is... Hey! Can't well deny that I'm sloppy. It's too much trouble to look capable, so I choose to be more carefree. Yeah? She's literally me. I was gonna say, yeah, this is like everyone in chat. Obvious slop of a woman is mean? Yeah. But as soon as, like, she appeared, I was like, okay, yeah, this is gonna be chat's, like, personal favorite. She's just me, for real, for real. Well, I'm an elite NEET, so to speak. I see. So, you do nothing and are useless, I take it. Bullying her. You're thinking of a plain old NEET. They're adorable little plebs, sure, but I don't... but don't lump me together with them. Jiniko's an elite, after all. Even made sure to be a club advisor, you know. Go home club, straight home club, no friends society. Her smug face. Jiniko puffs her chest with an air of pride. Her breasts sway even under the hold of her strap. Okay. This woman said she was a substitute teacher. A dubious tale, but I don't have time for this right now, and it doesn't seem like she's a bad person. The game just says that, huh? I decided to tell her that if she's going to live in the storeroom, then to keep this key and lock the door. Reasonable, Hakuno. Oh, hells yeah! Storeroom key obtained! This is something I really wanted! Now I can be even more secluded! Okay, you can go ahead and run along now. Jiniko has to go on with her regularly scheduled patrol of the forums. Go on already, she said as she showed me the door. It's almost time for homeroom. I know to hurry up and leave without being told to. Incredible stuff, honestly. Hey there, well, wait a sec. I know I told you to leave, but didn't expect you to actually just go. You're a candid one, Kishinami. Claims to not be in education or employment, literally employed in education. Yeah, I think she's like spiritually neat though, right? Even though she's got a job, she's like using it as like a excuse to hide in a storeroom, I guess. Or is it that my place really is, like, weird? Is it dirty? Does it reek of loser? Do you just not want to associate with me? Let me just ask, am I weird? Yup, weird, you're not weird. We can't say she's weird. Are you mad at me? Yeah. She's just a pathetic, sad, wet dog. Really? You're not weird. I was just... Are we stuck in a loop? I'd really rather believe that answer than not, but... we actually got through.
その根拠はどこなんでしょう。どうしてそこまで断言できるんですか？
What's your reasoning behind that? Kishinami, how can you be so sure of that? Neat has a 401k. Yeah. Because I know people who are even weirder. Are the words that came to mind, but that's not right. In the first place, I wouldn't know what kind of person Jinako Kadigiri is because I've only just met her. But for me to affirm that she's not weird is simply... because everyone's weird somehow. True.
そもそも普通って何なのか、あやふやってことっすか？
I love her smug face with the three mouth. Haha, you got a point. Normal isn't really a concrete thing anyway. Haha, normal is just a setting on a washing machine.
つまんない回答だったけど、それなりに誠意は感じたっす。君はオカルトっすね。
It was a boring answer, but I felt how sincere it was. Kishinami, you're pretty strange, aren't you? A cult? Okay.
あ、そろそろホームルームの時間っすよ。遅刻はの。君は僕と違って、真面目に生きるべき人っすから。
Oh, it's almost time for homeroom. Tardiness is a no-go, Kishinami. Unlike me, you shouldn't go and live an honest... You should go and live an honest life.
それじゃせいぜい気をつけて。どうあっても結末は同じっすけど、せめて苦しまないよう。ファイトっすー。
Okay then, try to be careful out there. It's not going to change how this ends, but fight on so it doesn't hurt as much. That's ominous. Huh. That's one way to say that. I've somehow been run out of the storeroom. I hear a click-clack from the keys locking the door. Seems that it's been tightly shut from the inside. Jinako Kadigiri. As I leave the dark storeroom, I think to myself how odd it is. Have there always been participants like that here? Hey, wait. I used a pretty weird phrase just now. Wonder if I'm still half asleep. I feel more restless this morning than I've ever been. Yeah, you said participants, huh? It might be a fever, so I should probably head home right after school. I'd love to go home right now. We're gonna save fastidiously, chat. This game will kill you at a hat drop. Is that a phrase? The drop of a hat? Hey, you're new. Good morning, Hakuno. If you loaf around this much, you'll end up being late. Huh? Why would that worry me, you ask? Come on, we're both in 2A, aren't we? Isn't it such a pain that we have to climb up to the second floor? Yeah, I definitely also wish we had an elevator around here. Really? It's like just a couple stairs. Come on. You should start using the phrase kill you at a hat. I misspoke. Bugs when you pick up a rock. Just got to go to the stairs leading into the second floor. Then I suddenly hear a voice overhead. It sounds like, say, the frantic footsteps of a woman who just slipped. Oh god. We're gonna get panty flashed? Oh no. Okay, it's worse. It's worse. It's worse. It's worse. It's worse. Get away from me. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh god. This freeze frame. What is this freeze frame? Good lord, it's VA Takanaka herself. Jesus Christ, get away from me. This freeze frame is fantastic, by the way. It sounds like nothing. Someone's really falling down right now. Firmly grasp. Yeah, I see where your hands are, Hakuno. With a sudden crash, I fall on my back into the hallway. Little star at the end? Yeah. Listen, you can't have an anime nun without making them like that, you know? Sudden crash, I fall on my back in the hallway. I hit the back of my head onto the hard floor, my brain shakes and my eyes spin. What on earth just happened? Setting aside my blurred vision, let me see what's going on here. Ah!
乱暴な手触りですのね。
She acknowledges the hand.
女のどこを触っているのか分かっているのですか？
My, a feisty little hand, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Do you have any idea where you're touching a woman right now? Sure enough, my fingers weren't grasping to the sky. They're almost dissolved into a great mass. A great mass? Yeah.
そんなもぎ取るような勢いで恥ずかしい。私も力が入りません。
Not so. You're almost tearing me. So embarrassing. I have no strength to resist. Its impact is incredible. Fucking hell. Mass minus the M, a great ass? Yeah. Yeah, I get it, chat. It's like my hand is melting. I squeeze and the juicy flesh springs back. What? No, it's okay. I said this game would go off the rails. I didn't expect it to be so soon. The writing is already so much worse than I thought it would be. And yet my fingertips supporting her weight won't let go of her clothes. Rather, it's as if they're glued and being consumed. There's such a ridiculous plenty of volume, reminiscent of the bountiful plots of the earth. Jesus Christ.
お許しくださいませ。このような公共の場でなって私困ります。
Please forgive me for causing a scene in such a public place. I can't do this.
ですが、血のみ子のように求める魂を誰がいさめられましょう。
But who could admonish such a soul wanting like an infant mewing for milk?
指だけでなく唇まで使うなんて。
Chat. Bad. Stop. Cease. Not just your fingers, but with your lips too. A term is born within my mind which I coin Magnifimete. Bad. This isn't happening anymore. This is awful. Can't stop what the game started. Okay. Jesus Christ. A carnivore is set off by the sight of fresh meat because its five senses tell it that the meat is delicious. Similar to how that works, there supposedly exists meat that energizes the five senses merely by its beauty. But come to think of it, why am I suffocating like this?
こんなに激しくされたのは初めてです。私の胸にそれほどの恨みがあるのでしょうか。
If I gotta read this, I have to read these words. My, this is the first time I've had it so rough. Do you have some deep resentment towards my breasts?
まるで
Ah!
底なしの国道のよう。いいえ、呼吸にあえぐ魚のような。魚のような。
You're like an insatiable black void. No, like a fish grasping for breath. Gasping for breath. Get up, you fools. Stand up.
私の不注意でした。この胸であなたの呼吸を妨げていたなんて。
I'm sorry, this was my fault. I had no idea that my chest was stopping you from breathing.
申し訳ありません。すぐ
Jesus. I'm so sorry. I'll get off you right away. Dead. Stream over. Hakano died. You died. Dark Souls text right here. End of stream. The most mom this is a Wendy's I've ever seen. Ugh. Joffrey proceeds to die from embarrassment. I didn't expect to be reading shit like this, like, immediately, okay? You died.
また頭を打ってしまわれて。
She's just fucking dead. You killed her.
今のもやはり私の不注意によるものでしょうか。
Oh, you hit your head again. This was my fault again, wasn't it?
もしもしお気は確かですか？
Hello? Hello? Are you okay there? No, you killed her.
どうしましょう。返事がありません。あと少しでホームルームが始まりましょうに。私重ねてご迷惑を。
Oh, what should I do? There's no response. Homeroom will begin shortly, but I just keep causing problems. Mortally injured by her voluptuous body. Her vast tracts of land. Destroyed completely. Ow! What the heck am I doing here? All I remember is that something incredible fell on me and that I came to my senses after I hit the back of my head. I too have often woken up on my knees in front of a nun. Huh? Anyway. When I pulled myself together and looked up, there was the face of an unfamiliar woman before me. Oh yeah, you didn't even see her face, did you? Cool camera. Thanks, camera. Thanks, camera. They really did just take Fade Extra and, like, made it horny.
よかった。気がつかれたのですね。
Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
ほっとしました。生きているのでしたら、きちんとお礼ができますもの。
Oh, I'm so relieved. If you're still alive, then I can properly apologize to you.
と言っても、今は時間がありません。ありがとう、可愛い学生さん。お名前を伺っても？
But I don't really have much time right now. Thank you, oh cute little student. May I have your name? She's way too close. If she leans down on me that sensually, there's no way I could think normally. Anyways, I managed to tell her my name. Hakuno Kishinami, is it?
愛らしい花みたい。良いお名前をお持ちですのね。
Just like a lovely little flower. You have a wonderful name. The hip-hop fills are not helping. Yeah, the music is great for this.
このお礼はいずれ必ず。授業の準備がありますので、私は一足先に失礼させていただきます。
I'll be sure to thank you later. I need to prepare for class, so please excuse me for going on ahead. Thank her for what? You fell on her and she fondled you.
それではまた後ほど。この先もどうかよろしくお願いしますね。
Hi, Bikini. Well, see you later then. I'll be looking forward to working with you, okay, lovely little master? Okay, that's getting a bit far now, okay? Master's a bit too far. I'm honestly shocked there wasn't a camera angle focusing on her ass as she walked away. I'm seriously surprised that wasn't a thing. Master, what's that? I wanted to ask about it, but that woman was gone. All that was left was a light, lingering scent, like a kindled Homer bonfire. Homer? That's what my GF calls. Never mind. I'm glad you're having fun. Actually, that woman's scent is now all over my uniform. You stink like none stink. Home of Okla Flame? Homo. Okay. Actually, that woman's scent is now all over my uniform. Yeah, none smell. Yeah, I've been through some outrageous things this morning. If a classmate saw what happened just now. Just now. Oh, it's this loser. Shit, what voice did I give him? Someone actually saw me. He was just there watching the whole time. The one in the red school uniform who's glaring at me like I'm a human garbage is my classmate who recently transferred in. Leo. Leo seems to have seen the entire thing from the top of the stairs. Hey, I said as I waved at him.
おはようございます。
Good morning, Miss Kishinami. You sure are unrestrained this morning. That's it. So said Leo with an angelic smile, so he went on ahead to classroom 2A. Looks at the camera like I'm on The Office. What just happened? That's one way to introduce characters, I guess. Oh, if it isn't Kishinami, aren't you coming in a little late today? Teacher's not in yet, so hurry and get your butt in there. I just saw this gorgeous woman walk by. She had this, how do I put it, mature aura? I'm completely different from immature buds like our classmates. I like me a mature kind of woman. Oh, we found Sora. Oh, everyone has different coloured hair in this game, which is nice. In the first game, they all had brown hair. Mature aura? I get it. Morning, Hakunon. You showing up for club today too? No wonder you're the newspaper club's ace. Guess I sit here eating your dust. I'm going after big scoops. Oh man, gotta pee, and gotta do it before homeroom. Great, thanks, I really wanted to know that. That's really nice. The boys' bathroom. Yep, I don't have the guts to walk in. The girls' bathroom. I don't need to go right now. The library isn't a bad place to study, but it's almost time for homeroom. I better get to classroom 2A. I forget what this room was. This is the guidance counselling room. There aren't any students who drop by this early in the morning. It seems to be locked. Big muscular men. I mean what? Sora 2 days ago? Exactly, yeah. That repo thing was great. I love playing repo. It's so much fun. We may not, like, be the best at it, but as always, like, you, Bikini, are like the one who knows what's happening in the game, so... As long as we have, like, someone directing the chaos, it's really fun. There are fire hydrants at the end, at the ready on each floor. What do you expect? Meep. Hi, Froyo. Hi. This is Class 2C. Student Council President Issei is in Class C, but he's by the gate, so he's not here right now. I casually greet the students inside, then take my leave. I try my best to keep the team together whilst being a murder hobo. Weird combo. It's fine. If it's funnier to kill someone, it's funny. It's all good. That game exists for, like, funny, weird moments. Did you enjoy the MVM yesterday? Yeah, it was fun. I was quieter than normal because, like, you all knew what you were doing, and I didn't really have much input most of the time, but it's fun to do. Murder is okay. Is that a real thing I said? No, that's a real thing I said. I think playing games like Repo as straight as possible is played wrong. I think so. You need someone there to try and be like the comedy straight man kind of character. And everyone else is just doing batshit weird things. I try and mix it up. I try and be funny and then do normal gameplay too. Very good. I can give you some baseline tips if you want, but you did well. Aw, thank you. It's like I'm not unfamiliar to playing TF2. It's just like I haven't played MBM that much, and everyone else like knows all the waves without having to look them up or anything. So there's like a meta that everyone has. I'm happy to follow instructions though. That's not to say I'm a sub. Don't get the wrong idea. For me, it's more important people have fun and try than anything. Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. I definitely had fun, so objective achieved. I entered classroom 2A. I've had quite the morning, and all before homeroom started. As I took my seat and started to relax, my friend Shinji Mato came over to talk to me. Boo! Boo! Hiss! Kill him! Throw him out the window! Stab him with your pen! Hey Kishinami, what's wrong? You're cutting it pretty close this morning. Diligence is your only redeeming quality. Oh, let me guess. Hooked on Peace Journal? I can barely hear him over the sound of the ambient classroom. Come on, get off that. It's no place for plebs like you. What is a place for chosen players? What it is a place for chosen players. Yup, it should only be a place for the handful of game champs out there to speak their mind and gain followers. Get it? It's a bastion for the gifted. For me, the world rank number 2 with a current battle score of 78 million. Kill him. Negative cancelled out. Yeah, I mean, entropy is a creature. She refuses the meta and usually it works out very well. It's only when 3 to 4 people decide to not try or it goes a bit sour. We did also the hardest newbie tour. It's fine, yeah, we did okay. It's fun to experiment on MVM, for sure. Shinji would fit super well in Ready Player One. He would, as a villain. Shinji Mato. As you can see, he's like if you put overly self-conscious, elitist and spotlight hog into a blender and mixed it all in one. I'd stick Shinji's hog in a blender. If you ask me how we still managed to be friends after so many years, here's how I would answer you. Shinji may have personality issues, but his grades in school and skill in gaming measure up to his big mouth. That guy's going to come out as a femboy when he is 18 and get pounded every night by an actual man, the character you just talked to. Great, thanks for your input, Bikini. If only he could read the mood, then people really would worship him. Is what he seems to be the consensus of all the girls in school. Also, the Peace Journal that Shinji is talking about is a massive European bulletin board system, PJ for short. It's not a place for the typical sharing of information, but a haunt for the deeper, self-proclaimed experts. Oh, always hacking and slashing across the net, huh, Shinji? Huh. Yeah, I can't hear his voice acting over the ambient noise. I might have to adjust volume settings later. Huh? Did you just laugh at me? Sounds like you got something to say, Leo. Back up your complaining with score. Oh, it's just I recently saw some hack and slash from someone in person. Class society sure is cruel. I'll have to do some reassessment. Leo directs a casual smile over to me. He's referring to the incident by the stairs from earlier. Leo Bistadio Harway. A boy who just recently transferred to this school. Heir to a certain famous plutocracy and a child prodigy who skipped grades. At first I was scared of how different we were in upbringing and ability, but now we casually just talk like this. I think the three of us went through a major shared experience together. That experience is why we understood each other, but what was it? Watch the previous playthrough to find out. Classroom sounds like a warehouse. It's really loud, and this game has weird volume issues. The first game had the same weird volume stuff, where like sometimes you just cannot hear anyone. Hydrate? I will, thank you. Oh well, if I can't remember, then it must not have been that big of a deal. Oh, they're just dropping that in. By the way, Shinji, have you heard the rumor that came up on PJ? The Holy Grail War or something? ASMR woodshop class? It does sound like that, doesn't it? There's like some hammering and wooden noises going on. Yeah, I have. Compete now, ye wizards, and Holy Grail shall grant the final victor any wish they desire. I'd say it's a pretty sketchy claim. We don't know who's running it, we don't even know how to participate. Sticks to high heaven, doesn't it? And the moderators just led it too. What a ridiculous story. Holy Grail War? Where have I heard that before? But it's quite intriguing, isn't it? Grant any wish, they said. For instance, Hakuno, what would you wish for? A wish? Even if you ask, I can't just think of one off the top of my head. There are a lot of things I want, but they're all things I can get if I work hard enough. When they say any wish, it feels like it has the nuance of being something you could never get on your own. I can't really think of any huge wish I could have right now. Is that so? That's just like you, Hakuno. How about you, Leo? Got a wish that would surprise everyone? Of course. I transferred to Tsukimihara for that purpose. Oh? That's strange. I transferred here due to my father's circumstances. Isn't that right? I wish for my own booba, easy choice. That can also be gained through other means. But you can expedite that. That's right, I answer. Leo and his older brother both transferred to Tsukimihara about half a year ago. Though I don't remember when I heard it, the fact of it has definitely been recorded. I suppose so. It seems I was mistaken. Oh, should we ask my brother Julius next? I'm sure that my older brother would have an interesting wish. Hey, why'd you start talking about your gloomy older brother? Since we've been going around asking what wishes we have, naturally the next person you should ask is me. Me wondering if the Lesser Grail would give a master instant HRT since within human capability to achieve. Probably. True Lamau just need to get the government to give me HRT or just DIY. Yeah, there's methods, but it is a struggle, I understand. Julius is Leo's older brother. Julius does all the driving for Leo to and from school and is kind of like a butler. The entire student body goes crazy over the sight of him rolling up to the main gate in a Rolls Royce. Wait, they put... okay. They put luxury car over Rolls Royce. That's interesting. Hey, are either of you listening to me? I'm the reigning game champion of all Asia. Shouldn't you be more amazed by this? Yeah, what would you wish for? Let's bully Shinji. WTT estrogen for testosterone. Honestly, that would be like the ideal situation, right? Just swapsies. Pog? No, it's prog. Short for progesterone. Oh, damn, Kishinami, you know where it hurts, don't you? The European champion #1 in total score. Proggers? You both said proggers. Prog champ. It's true that I'm #2 right now, but just you wait. In the next campaign, I'll definitely beat them. They're nothing but a scrub. All they got is their massive playtime. One of those addicted cheaters, as they're known. Only if I can also get your breasts, you don't need them, and I want them. When it comes to pure technique, judgment, and inspiration, I win by a landslide. I'll show you Kishinami, Leo. Next time I'll oust Jinako and become the #1 player for sure. Oh, we know who Jinako is. It's true, the next campaign is where you'll have the biggest advantage, Shinji. I wish you luck. Let's have a celebration if you reach #1. You bet. Did you hear that, Kishinami? Next week we're having a festival for Shinji O. Shinji O. King Shinji, okay. At Leo's place. Look forward to it then. Oh my god, the ambience is gone. I can hear. I can finally hear. You can have the fat off my chest. I'm glad there's like trading going on in my chat. While we were talking idly, the bell for homeroom rang. Okay, place your bets. Does she trip over? The teacher in charge of our class is a noisy one. As a matter of fact, as soon as the bell rings, you can hear what's like a wild animal stomping in from the hallway. Stomping in, or not? Oh, it's not the character I thought it would be. Oh no. Chat, the nun returns. The entire class gasps from this unexpected development. Is that a nun? Yep, she's back. The classroom goes dead silent. It was someone we'd never seen before. That this school's never seen before. A woman dressed as a Buddhist nun. Sister K-Cup is here. K-Cup. That works for her name. We don't know her name yet, though, so I'll pretend I don't know what it is. She must be in her 20s, with a gentle gaze and a graceful stance. She exudes a womanly charm in spite of her rigid nun's uniform. None of us are failing this class. Pay rapt attention, but to the wrong bits. Here comes the nun. Do-do-do-do-do. Everyone is shocked by this woman's presence. Without a word, our eyes follow her as she heads to the lectern. But my situation was quite a ways different. It was because I had an unexpected encounter with this woman just a minute ago. She walks so slowly. I'm so sorry for taking you all by surprise this morning. I'm sure you're all very confused. I should introduce myself now, shouldn't I? The Buddhist nun acknowledges the entire class's bewilderment with calm, or rather with cheer. Then, with a graceful motion, she bows. Her movements were as fluid as the wind and conveyed straight away how earnest she was. I'd be shocked if a nun bee-booped into my skull. No, you fucking liar. Okay. My name is Taiga Fujimura. I will be teaching at this school from today onward. Oh, Fujimura, sorry. I always get that wrong. I always say Fujimura. Solid Snake voice. No, that is not Taiga Fujimura. Yeah, that is not the Tiger we know. It would be my honor to do so from now on. Sweet. Fucking hell. Shinji always starts with a contrarian stance, but this time he immediately turned into jelly. I guess Shinji has a soft spot for mature women. Regardless, it's no surprise that even Shinji would get entranced. Everything about this nun's, Miss Fujimura's appearance exudes purity. I guess one could even call her appearance affectionate. That voice, that posture, those eyes, that smile, all of that is saying that she means us well. But there's a strange feeling of discomfort that nips at me from the back of my neck. I feel like the name Taiga Fujimura calls a far different image to mind. Oh? Is that Hakuno sitting in the back? I fucking goofed it. Snake Plissken is the one from Escape from New York? No, it is Snake Plissken who says that. I don't know. I don't get it. I'm gonna focus on the game for a bit. It's Iroquois Plissken who says that? I have no idea what chat's talking about. What the? I awkwardly greet her back, partly just because our eyes met. And then she gives the greatest smile, one that would melt whoever saw it. Ah. What a stroke of luck this is. Thank you so very much for earlier. I haven't been able to forget that heated embrace of yours. Why are you stealing a march on me? How do you already know Miss Tiger? And what's this embrace thing you did earlier? It means when lovers hold each other, right? But that's far too assertive, almost feral a behavior for a student to be having. Lovers? What are you doing, Kishinami? It's not cool to go for a teacher, you know? Even in a manga they're always saying so. With the critical damage from Leo's words, the classroom turned into a melting pot of gossip. There were girls with eyes sparkling from the gossip. There were envious and fussing boys. Shinji, resentful, cursed me under his breath. As I watched the uproar before me, there stood Miss Fujimura, warmly waving at me. I scrunched my eyebrows and sigh. Looks like these ordinary days have gone through some big changes. Straight to evening, okay. 25%. Oh, the noise. It's back. What noise setting is this? It's not the sound effect one. Okay, so this noise that I'm hearing is not controlled by either of these sliders. Wait, if I mute everything, you can still hear the classroom noise. Okay. We gotta just live with it, I'm sorry. Music genre Home Depot? Factory sounds. It is. Hi, Kira, by the way. Wait, were you here earlier? Sorry, I didn't say hi. This is a desk assigned to Leo. The desk is the same as everyone else's, but the rest of the stationery he uses are probably luxury goods. I can't talk to... I want to talk to the students. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Nope, just woke up and just got here. Ah, okay. Hi. Happens to everyone, right? It's happening to a lot of people today. When I try to remember, my head starts to pound like it got hit with a hammer. I have to remember, or else... Or else what? Did you catch that drama show yesterday? I did. I can't believe she was an actual culprit. That was shocking. Yeah. And that dog was so dang cute. I wonder how they got them to act like that. That last development was amazing. I wouldn't have expected such a twist to happen. That final scene was foul play. As if anyone wouldn't be moved by something like that. Huh? Huh? I was watching two different shows. Did you catch yesterday's news? I did. They announced the Peace Prize. Yeah, that company had pretty cool commercials. Can't believe it went bankrupt. There are lots of other awards, but I'd like to get one too someday. I'll have to study a lot more then, huh? Yeah, no matter what big company you work for, when it's time to jump ship, you jump ship. Huh? Huh? Okay, they're just not even talking to each other. Someone's hiding under the desk! Yeah, like that would happen. Okay. This week it's my turn to clean up the classroom. I want to go to the archery range and practice already. Guys are always ditching me when it's their turn to clean. I wish they'd take this more seriously. My chair has a leg that's not long enough. It's always rattling and it's pissing me off. Isn't this whack? I swear this shit is whack. I'm picky about adjusting my chair, man. When it's off by even a millimeter, I can't focus, but I've been taking classes with this shit? I'm telling you, it makes no sense. Honestly, me. No sense, right? This chair makes no sense either. Hey, Harkonnen. Who, are you again? Huh. Gives no shits. Oh, hello. Good day. So you finally woken up, Hakuno. However... You're 7 months, 8 hours and 12 minutes late. Should I be underestimating you? Or was I just overestimating you? I gasped, not expecting what I saw. This girl struck up a sudden conversation without batting an eye. She started going on about me with a jarring way of speaking. Hey you're finally awake. She's going to take me to join the Stormcloaks. It's Revolutionary Girl Utena. To put it simply, she was an exotic girl. Her skin was brown and her white coat had a sense of cleanliness to it. Her slender, straight silhouette felt androgynous. Okay, the word exotic is a bit tasteless, but sure. Still, Tsukumi Hada may be lax with its dress code, but does her outfit even pass as a uniform? Like, did she forget to equip a few things?
聞いているのですか？感情の起伏は穏やかな私ですが、今回ばかりは制限超えです。
Are you listening to me, Hakuno? I may be of calm emotional undulations, but this exceeds my limits.
あまりに長い待ち時間のため、サミュエル・ベケットの戯曲を検索し、断読し、考察していたほどです。
In the time it has taken, I have even found, examined, and processed one of Samuel Beckett's plays.
私はあなたの健康を一憂し、あなたと私の置かれた状況に失望し、ひょっこり現れたあなたに憤慨中。
I'm currently concerned for your health, disappointed in both our present circumstances and with you. Suddenly here, I am furious.
チカルに、今私がどのような状態なのか、言い当てることができますか？
She got that early 90s five head. She has got a lot of real estate up there, it's true. So, can you give a guess as to what state I'm in right now? Alright, to put it plainly, you're very angry. But this is pretty unusual. As far as I know, this girl's never complained so much before. I've known her for a relatively long time, so I know these facts for certain. Her name is Rani 8th. Invited to Tsukumihara Academy as an authority on electrical engineering, she's one of the very elite. She grew up in a laboratory, so to her, a normal school life, or making friends for that matter, was new to her. I became friends with her when... That's right. When I got injured in the forest, she helped me with her knowledge. Even though Rani has a blunt personality, once one gets to know her, she is a righteous and morally upstanding girl. That said, here's that very same Rani, and she's quite angry with me. Why are you so upset? When I ask that...
なぜって、それはあなたが、いつまでも。
Why, you ask? It's because Hakuno is... always...
ご本。失礼しました。理由は明白です。あなたが時間を破ったのです。きっと。
Ahem. Please excuse me. The reason is obvious. You didn't make it on time. Definitely.
なぜなら、私がここまで憤慨する状況は、その理由が最も適切だからです。
That is the most appropriate reason for my current outrage. Rani said so quite decisively. I didn't want to say this, but I have to. I told Rani that I don't have a clue why she's angry.
黙らっしゃい。
Shut it. Shut it?
繰り返しますが、私は憤慨しています。スケジュールは正しくこなすもの。改めてください。いえ。
I will say it again. I'm furious. Schedules must be followed. Please improve yourself. No.
絶対に改めさせねばなりません。それが最適かつ最善、そして最高の回。
You absolutely must improve yourself. That is the optimal, finest, and best solution.
不真面目なら真面目にする。節操がないのなら節操を守らせる。目が離せないのなら管理する。
If one is not serious, then be serious. If one lacks integrity, then have integrity. If something demands attention, manage it.
アーティスティック。シンプルな式にこそ神は宿る。シオ、私も理解しました。
How artistic. God dwells in such a simple formula. Oh, Professor, I finally understand it now.
失礼。用事を思い出しました。それではごきげんよう。次に会う時を楽しみにしています。
Please excuse me. I recall I have business to attend to. Well then, I bid you good day. I look forward to next time we meet. As if nothing had happened, Rani's hair waved as she walked past. Along the way,
ちなみに、戯曲名は五道を待ちながらです。ご存知ですか？
incidentally, the name of the play was Waiting for Godot. Do you know of it? And she's gone. I became dizzy. Maybe it's the setting sun in my eyes. Come to think of it, I feel like I was talking to someone just now. Must be my imagination. Probably just my imagination. As my head starts to clear up, a familiar figure comes into view. Oh, this arsehole again. Oh, and he brought the woodblock orchestra with him. Ah. No, I didn't mean to skip. Oh shit. Fuck. There's a recall button, isn't there? There we go. Oh, so you're still here. You're not even in a club. You must have a lot of time on your hands. Is wasting your life that much fun? Shinji is sarcastic as usual, but this time I sense more sting in his tone. So I start by asking him if something is bothering him. It's him, the engineer. What do you mean? It's nothing. As you can see, I'm the same as always. More importantly, you know Rin Tosuka, don't you? I thought her a woman of the same caliber as me. Well, she's not really all she's cracked up to be. As long as the horrible background music is, like, overlapping the speech, I'll just read it as it comes in. Because I can't hear the speech anyway, so... Sounds like he found somewhat trouble with Rin Tosuka. Last time he was harshly rejected, yet Shinji's stubbornly trying to bother her again. Last time? Was Shinji the kind of person to keep making passes at someone who's rejected him? But I'm sure I've had this conversation before. Why are you spacing out? Oh, don't tell me you're waiting up for Tosuka. Do as you like with that violent woman. She's probably still in the courtyard. I'm not coming with you. Arsehole, be gone. Shinji disappeared into the classroom, probably to pick up his bag and go home. I don't have anything to do at school anymore. I should be fine to leave now. That's how it should have been, but why isn't this sense of unease going away? Before I go back, I want to visit the garden for a bit. I may be able to consult her. Okay, we have the funny music back. I am going to make new saves, I promise. Let's... Do we put sound effects and voices back up? Because that's what we really need, is the voice to be audible. Background music is fine, I think. Again, let me know if volume settings are weird. Tosuka sure is fine. I like me a strong kind of woman. That red outfit makes it even better. Really makes Tosuka's force of personality stand out even more. Yeah? Weren't you just lusting after, the nun? Okay. He was just talking about the nun earlier. A little reminder for Miss Fujimura. Any student that fails the next English test gets a present. Fujimura's signature supplemental homework. No one in this teacher's class could better fail English. Okay. Dude is a gooner. Yeah, just every woman he sees. This is Class 2B. This class always has a noisy vibe to it, maybe because it has a lot of athlete students. As usual, several students are chatting away. But really, can't they do a little more quietly? Ah, Miss Fujimura. I hadn't noticed before, but what an amazing teacher. Gentle, accepting, thoughtful, dependable, and most of all, an amazing beauty. Ah, I want to get closer to her. I wonder if there will be any good chances. Okay, everyone is after the nun. God damn it. Ah, Miss Fujimura. Miss Fujimura. Miss Fujimura. Class 2B, this class gets a lot of collab events. True. I like this character's hair. Hello. That girl there is the newspaper club's chief, right? She's got a mouth on her, but isn't she quite pretty? Big personality, too. She's down bad? Yeah. I take it she's advanced, I guess. Must be nice having flexibility. When all wraps up, they'll get to have another school appearance. Huh. It's a weird thing. Wait, I just realized how much of the bottom of the window I'm covering. Maybe I should readjust that slightly. Hold on. Let me unlock that and move it slightly. I think last time I had it, like, more or less here. I think I adjusted the size of it and didn't put it back how it was. Let me just give more room to the actual game. Is that a bit better? I don't want to, like, miss out on something just barely in the corner. I guess you can infer what I read, I guess. I did like this size because it's consistent. Was it fine how it was? Our capabilities aren't even that different. Man, our god is so unfair to the point of actually being really fair. Okay. I don't want to, like, lose too much of the game to my overlay and everything, though. To be fair, this is, like, one of those games where you can get away with that, because it's a very low-res game. The game's meant to be played on, like, a tiny PSP screen, so... No, that's why you see all the pixels. You're an ordinary student, aren't you? Shouldn't you get going? If you don't hurry, won't it be too late? Hey, Prez. Look who's here, Kishinami. It's the newspaper club's ace. Got any leads? You forgot? You're gonna be okay then? Not much time left before the deadline. I guess like last time you'll be like, bam! All 7 of those mysteries taken out. Last time? When was last time? And 7? You know, like 7 opponents in a Holy Grail War? Huh? Whatevs. Since you've always done good work, I'll just let this one slide. Oh, I'm so nice, aren't I? Nice like how an eagle soars through the sky. Yep, I know that doesn't make any sense. Cool. So, how's the info gathering? Knowing you, it's going great, isn't it? Me, I got nothing, not a thing. I want to find something already. Oof, gotta pee, gotta pee. Okay, that's Piss Boy. Oh, we can go upstairs. Hello, Issei. What's wrong? You haven't gone home yet? Tosaka. Yes, I saw her in the courtyard. It's at the end of the hallway, opposite the supply room side. What's wrong? You haven't gone home yet? Okay. So far, everything's gone smoothly. At least, well, that's what the log says. Never has there been trouble in the preliminaries. Ah, I'm bored. Maybe it's fun for people from the outside, but for us, it's just plain torture. I wonder if anything will change. Public morals, okay. Don't get notified about things, like events that change the world and such. Okay, so obviously there's lots of hints about the nature of the world we're in. Everyone's talking about, like, roles and specific things they need to do, and being on time to complete tasks and stuff. Morals. I know we're supposed to take pictures of the theme of the day for Photo Club, but today's theme is cherry blossoms. What's with that? What kind of cherry blossoms would be blooming right now? Yeah, what was Prez thinking? Someone up there's barking up the wrong... wrong sakura tree. Hey, you studying for that aptitude test? What do you think, dude? You've been studying or what? Me? Heh. When the test is over, I'm getting married to my childhood friend. Huh? Is this guy for real? Yeah, good luck with that. I'll leverage parallel processing if I can run that part in a subroutine. The efficiency would improve dramatically. Okay, since that's decided, let's start looking over the source file as soon as we can. You want to know what this is about? I'm thinking of ways to optimize this program I'm making in the computer club. Come on, please don't bother me. Suspicious. Nerd? Maybe he's a nerd. Maybe he's a real... Maybe he's secretly a computer. Who knows? I can't talk to... Oh. Wait, there's a jump button? Oh my god, you can jump in this. Wait, the extra had no jump button. Oh my god, you can jump. This is amazing. Amazing news. The first game didn't have jumping. Hehehe. I see, so that's how it is. Man, how elaborate. Looks like none of the others have noticed yet. How careless of them. What's with you? If it's nothing, then don't talk to me. Well, try your best not to get taken out in the preliminaries. Not that you'd know what I'm talking about anyway. There was a guy like that on the second floor in the first game too. The CCC is short for CC's jump. Yes, definitely. For journalism club, I do pieces on flowers when they're in season, so I go to the garden pretty often. There are all kinds in bloom all year round. Even now there's plenty of red and yellow ones out, so why not take a look? The garden is to the right of the first floor. Just head through the door leading to the outside. There's a chapel in the back of the courtyard, but regardless of when, no one's ever there. And yet it's not in disrepair. Pretty mysterious, isn't it? Schedule for movie screenings is posted. Wonder what's on. This week's movie, Magical Girl vs. Soldier, Imperial Shakedown. It's about a rough and tumble soldier who faces off against a magical girl. That's interesting, I guess. Interesting. That is very interesting. I want to see it. This is the multimedia room. This room is always locked. We've got to use it for something at least once before graduation, right? Can't get into the broadcasting room because it's locked. President Issei isn't in the student council room. I don't have any particular business here, so I decided to take my leave. Got it. Can I go on the roof? Is there anything up there? Do not enter is what it says on the door leading to the rooftop. It used to be a place for students to relax, but there were people doing dangerous things, so it's not allowed anymore. What a shame. Okay. I can't believe there's a jump button. This is wonderful news. Did you know that the art club picks out daily themes for their sketches? Today's theme is cherry blossoms, but cherry blossoms aren't even in season. Oh, what should I do? I know of one cherry blossom in this school. Hint, hint. Nothing to do about it then. Guess I'll skip club today as well and go home. It's lovely weather out. Bones? Just draw bones instead. Hey, did you hear about that one in charge of the second year class? What's up? They'd lumped some female student. At school even. What? You're kidding. It's already a no-no for a student and teacher to have a relationship, but to risk it on campus? Now that's brave. Yeah, that happened to me. Hey, isn't that second year Leo kind of cute? Yeah, he's a grade above us, but he's so cute that he doesn't look it at all. He's so tiny and cute, isn't he? But something about the youthfulness he exudes seems out of place. Well, he is like... He's skipped a few grades, right? So he's like younger than them anyway. Imagine using the word glump, which given this was written in early 2010s. You know, it's actually kind of an interesting way to translate it. Like, yeah, it makes sense. Eat your own bones, but my bones are too metallic and crunchy. Also, I need them. I don't feel like going into this room. Because you know who's in there. I can't stop jumping. Ryudo is a wonderful person. I'm sure they have plenty of rivals, huh? Oh no, I don't say anything. Please don't mention it. President Ryudo may be kind of strict, but I know he's actually a nice person. Not too long ago he... Oh, sorry, it's nothing. Down bad. Cafeteria, they've been remodeling it. Okay. Can I go out the front entrance? Go see Rin. Shinji said she's probably in the garden. Garden is the far right, okay. Oh, there's someone here. Talk to everyone! It may be frustrating, but I really do want to just talk to everyone who I can. Okay, when we get back, we're going to cram school. Entrance exam prep sure is harsh. My friend went home without waiting for me, and she's not answering my messages. We agreed to meet up here, then go to cram school together. Now what do I do? Sounds rough. Tosaka, she's great, isn't she? Just once I want to stroke that nice black hair of hers. Don't tell anyone I said that, okay? Everyone in this school is down bad for someone else. Jesus. Okay. Everyone is unwell. Okay, there's a really possibility that she'll kill me if I go out here. All of a sudden, my feet stopped. It's not like I tripped or anything, or that someone called out and stopped me. I really just stopped for no reason at all. No. Rather than why I stopped, it's more like I was recalling why I came here. Pain rushes through my left hand. When I held it up to see why, right there was... Another one down. My mind, my consciousness is coming apart. What is this? I'm scared. I'm scared. There's no headache, there's no pain. In fact, it's more like peaceful rest. If I fall asleep just like this, how wonderful would it be? But I'm scared. There's no pain, but a fissure runs through me. It's not my disconnected mind, but my beating heart that seems to be calling out this abnormality. That looks like something not safe for work. The command spell, yeah, it looks like a tattoo of some kind, doesn't it? I know.
あと少し待っていろ。今駆けつける。ヨが行くまで己を忘れるな。マスター。
Wound tattoo? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we mentioned that earlier. Just a little more. Wait for... I'm coming for... Right now. Don't you dare forget me, master. Quiet, gay. You can't tell me to be quiet. It's my stream. The vertigo subsided in about 2 seconds. As I swing my head, I put my hand to my chest to check my heartbeat. It was beating so intensely. A vague anxiety gouging at my chest, so much to the point my heart could stop. You shouldn't be here. That conviction shoots up from my spine to the brain. Normally, / strangely, the usual me would have sprinted out of the school building by now. But don't you dare forget me, master. Right now, that anxiety I felt is more important to me. It's the voice of someone I shouldn't ever forget. I have to remember them. Even if this is a world I shouldn't be in, a hell I should run away from as fast as I can. But before that, it feels like I need to at least recover the name of that voice's owner on my own. So, it seems like she's, like, using the command spell's power to, like, suppress whatever is going on, like, outside of this fever dream she's in or whatever. Because I imagine Saber's trying to, like, take care of her while she's in this state that she's in. And as the command spells are being used up, like, the leaking in of Saber, like, breaking into this, whatever it is sort of being suppressed. You codecast trauma rejection? Yeah, exactly. Oh, there she is. Hi! Wait, I should probably save before talking to her in case she kills me. Can I examine the waterfall? No. Fountain, rather. Great camera, again. Hey there, Kishinami. Don't just walk up to me so casually. How many times have I told you that you can't do that like we're friends? She started yelling at me before I even opened my mouth. Through the pressure, I took a second glance at her. To put it simply, she was a flashy girl. She had neat black leather boots and clothes that really showed off her body lines. It gave her an overall impression of tightness. What does that mean? Why are you describing her like that? Still, Tsukumi had her maybe lax with its dress code, but does her outfit even pass as a uniform? But you said that about Rani too. What, you're staring at me like I'm unusual? It hasn't been that long, you know. We had lunch together just yesterday too. Hakunon is such a fucking pervert. Well, you've always been this rude though. Even when we first met, staring at my face with... Hey, are you checking out my legs? You got no shame programmed in your head. I'm not saying don't look, but if you will, then you better cough up some money. Money! She's the original tsundere. The girl seems to be on the verge of grabbing me by force. Even though she's feeling so embarrassed that she's about to resort to violence, I don't panic. Because I know her better than that. Jovi has no shame programming at all. I have a lot of shame programming, and it keeps me from doing a lot of stuff I want to do. Her name is Rin Tosuka. She's one of the most popular girls at this school, and its highest scoring honor student. Rin Tosuka, the original brokey? The original absolute no money hobo. I guess. I don't know. I can kind of see, like, after playing FGO so much and, like, why Ishtar and everyone, all the like, the Rin pseudo-servants are, like, obsessed with money. Like, I get it now. I guess. When she's quiet, she seems like quite the refined lady, but that's ruined by her headstrong and unrestrained personality, coming off as a tomboy when she opens her mouth. No, in my case, should I say it's a blessing? I don't know how many times her activeness and positivity have helped me. You know, I said you were getting too close. Bottom line is Kishinami and I are enemies, but it'll only be trouble if we get too familiar. Give me a break. Sure, we briefly fought side by side, but that's no reason to be so trusting. Enemies, fighting together. Rin used an interesting choice of words. Our test scores aren't comparable, and we don't have any club activities to compete over, so there's nothing to fight about. Anyway, isn't it time for the show to start? I've got my hands full myself, so I'll let you off the hook for this little chat. See ya then. If fate would have it, let's meet again. Actually, you better keep winning until we meet again. I'm holding you to it. Hair flick. Fate? Yo, name drop? Holy shit. In her usual manner, Rin's hair swayed as she walked past. Along the way. Why am I even picking a fight with her? She said as she tilted her head. Oh, she's talking to her servant. I become dizzy. Maybe it's the setting sun in my eyes. Come to think of it, I feel like I was talking to someone just now. Must be my imagination. Probably just my imagination. I must be really tired is all. My head starts to clear up. I should head for the shoe lockers now. OMG Fate reference? Holy shit, finally. Wait, you can look here, can't you? Oh no, that's just going to the school building. This is the chapel. The door is firmly shut and there's no sign of anyone inside. I've been in here once since I first came to this school. I think. That seems like nun territory, which means I don't want to go in. Keep me away from her. Tosaka. Huh? What was I? Tosaka? Yeah? It's so easy to say her name as Tosaka. Tragic, honestly. Ryudo is a wonderful person. I'm sure I have plenty of rivals, but... Oh, yeah, okay, we heard that before. Anyone else? Or not. And the noise is back. I wish I could lower this volume specifically. It's the end of the day. The school building is dyed in the colours of the sunset. There are students at the entrance heading home. Laughter and chit-chat fill the air. The usual scene, the usual life. I'm also just about to visit my shoe locker and leave. Whomst. In the shadows of this twilight, there's a single girl collapsed on the floor in pain. I wonder, who is that? Seems familiar. Her breath is worn and her cheeks are flushed. She's clearly sick. And yet no one seems to notice. This scene is not normal. I'm starting to doubt my sanity. No, the sanity of the people around me. There's no way every single person could just ignore this. There hasn't been so much as a single person who's even glanced at the girl in the white coat. I should help her, call out to her. Ah, what's the difference here? Obviously help her. Sure. In any case, I have to do something as soon as possible. I lift up the suffering girl, and up. Well, this is troubling. I know this isn't the time, but I'm getting a little nervous. The sweat adorning her white skin is so captivating that any guy would find them... No, even girls would find themselves unable to look away. Hakuno... Calm your horniness down for a second, please. Hakuno, restrain yourself. She's dying on the floor and you're... Okay. It's a little rude, but she kind of reminds me of sugar candy. What? This is a... Don't turn into Evangelion, please. The girl's body is sweet, soft, and fragile to the touch. Ah, she's warm, as if she's a real living being. As if she's a real living being. So she's not, huh? Hmm. Ah. Heartbreaking, the protag can't stop thinking about women. Okay, well that makes her very relatable to me, honestly, but still. Ah, you can see me. I'm seeing her and I'm holding her. That's why I'm able to help her up. She may have a terrible fever. It's so bad that she's not really present and can't tell what's going on. I'm freshman year Sakura Mato, in charge of infirmary. Jurisdiction is health management. Senpai, what is yours? That's not really something I have an answer for. I'm not in any committees, so I respond with my name and classroom. What? You're an ordinary student. Not even the student council members noticed me, but you did. Awesome, this protag can't stop thinking about women. Hell yeah, that's the spirit, Kira. With laboured breaths, Sakura looks up at me. Poor thing. No one offered any help. That must have hurt physically and emotionally. You're safe now, I lent her my shoulder to match my words. Yay! That's all it took for this girl, calling herself Sakura, to stare back at me with eyes wide open. She seems to be having trouble breathing. It's like the blankness in the instant you watch a miracle unfold. Kishinami-senpai, would it be alright if we talked a little longer? Answering her with a nod, I pick up the freshman girl, Sakura. Luckily, the infirmary is right around the corner. I should get her to a bed first. Yuri! Thunderous applause. True. Oh shit. Progress of time? Getting a bit glitchy. Suddenly I wake up. It seems I dozed off while watching her. The infirmary seems to have that effect on people. An air of serenity fills the infirmary. The bustle of the school is far off from here. Sakura is sleeping in bed. The nurse in charge was out, so I looked after her, despite my lack of experience in caring after people. To be honest, all I could really do was put her to bed and wipe the sweat off her forehead. Long breaths exhaled from between Sakura's lips. It would appear that she just woke up. Thank goodness. It's been long enough since then. Her fever seems to be going down too, so I don't have to worry. As I was looking over the bed in relief, the recently awoken Sakura opened her eyes. When I greeted her, she gave me a soft but happy-looking smile in return. Senpai, thank goodness. It wasn't a dream after all. Sakura lets out a sigh of relief and looks over to me with a dazzling face. She's filled with such heartfelt gratitude. All I did was look after her, so honestly I'm a little embarrassed. I set aside those feelings of mine and spoke. Maybe you had some outlandish dream. How are you feeling? Aw, no, how are you feeling, Sakura? I don't think her fever's gone just yet. I put my hand on Sakura's forehead to check her temperature. I'm fine, so it's okay. If anything, it'll make my fever even worse. At Sakura's insistence, I moved my hand away. She's right, I realize. Checking someone's temperature by touching their forehead is something an elementary schooler would do. It's pretty childish, so it's no wonder she wouldn't like it. Oh, I still have a slight headache, but I do feel a lot better now. It's thanks to you, Hakuno. Not only did you save me, you even stayed to look after me. So thank you very much. Sakura smiles gently, giving me a slight bow. What's this feeling? Receiving a smile is a common everyday thing, but I feel kind of uncomfortable or embarrassed. Pure and honest gratitude seems to really warm one's heart. I set aside how moved I am and speak to Sakura. Why did I collapse, you ask? That's not something I understand myself. The atmosphere of the school felt different. It seemed like the hallway was spinning. I remember feeling dizzy by the entrance. You would know the rest, Senpai. Even as I was calling out to the other students, and they didn't notice. Yeah, it seems like they couldn't even perceive that she was there, you know? Like they just walked past like they didn't acknowledge she existed. It's like they didn't actually have the capability of seeing her. I was seriously thinking to myself, so I'm going to be left here, completely helpless. It was at that moment I heard Senpai's voice call out to me. Like a ghost or hallucination? Yeah. Yeah, it's like she's another thing that they just, like, wasn't really there. So that's how it was. I'm curious as to why everyone ignored Sakura, but to be honest, I don't think it'd help no matter how hard I think about it right now. Whoa, hello. Hey, Leia. Hi. Oh my god, thank you for the raid. Hello. Hi. How did Dark Souls go? Sorry, let me just do a shout out. Hold on, there we go. Neat. Thank you so much. Hi. Yeah, how did Dark Souls go? I was watching before I did my stream. Looks like you were getting on with nearly killing Nito. Did you get him in the end? You were getting better. It's a real pain of a boss fight, though. I understand. Yes, hi, Quinn, hi, Leia. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I really hope you had a good stream. BB Game. Hi, Wrench. Yes, it's BB Game. And BB Me. I'm currently cosplaying as her as well. But yeah, hi. Nice to see some people, like, recognize it. And Mikito drops the BB. Hell yeah. I need myself a BP emote too. Damn. Nito's a tough one. Nito is rough, like really rough. The whole run up to the fight itself, it's all bad. There's nothing redeeming about it, but I hope you got through everything okay. The run I got down pretty well. Oh good, yeah. Yeah, getting to it after a few times, once you figure out the route to take, it's not as bad, but it can be a real pain in the ass. I get that. I totally get the frustration with losing all your health just getting into the boss arena, you know? Dropping down is such an annoying entrance. I get it. Nito just liked grabbing me and throwing me into a pile of skeletons. Yeah, it's really easy to just get completely ganged up upon. The run through Nito's garden takes too long. It takes a while. There's a lot of things in Dark Souls 1 that are like very long walkbacks, especially like Seath as well. These things are like so long. But I won't spoil anything. I'll not mention anything else. Sorry. But yeah, hi. Yeah, we're playing Fate Extra CCC for the first time. Last year I beat all of Fate Extra for the first time, and today I'm just starting BB game today. You must be a real fan of the character with that outfit? Hell yeah. I made this outfit last year because I wanted to play the first Fate Extra, and I wanted to eventually reach this game now that the translation's out. And I really, really enjoyed the first game. And I've been looking forward to this game for so long. Renchi is making me watch Fate Stay Night 2006. It's infuriating, I'm having a great time. Aw, hell yeah. I think those things are worth experiencing. Even if they're like dated or whatever, they're worth experiencing, I think. Like, even if this game has like dated stuff that I can't defend, there's still things I like about it. I haven't played any of Extra, but I am an FGO player, so I have a lot of respect for BB. Ah, hell yeah. That was my first introduction to all of Fate, basically, was FGO. And I really, really liked the CCC collab event in FGO, and that sort of like hooked me on to liking BB and all the alter egos so much. I love their whole stuff together. They're really, really cool. The CCC event made me love all the characters there. And now I'm like, finally I get to play the game. It is really cool. It's got some great subs. Is it like janky fan subs or something? The Servant Fez one is maybe my favourite, and when I was intro to BB. Oh, it's been so long, I don't remember every event thing. But yeah, that's really cool. Yeah, I've been playing FGO since when I started, I think they just added Raiko, Minamoto no Raiko, as like they just added her. That's when I first started playing. So I've been playing it for ages, and I don't remember like every event. It was the time looping Dojin one? Oh, right, of course, yeah. Okay, I know the one you mean, I just forgot the name of it. Yeah, that was a really, really cool summer event. I don't think any summer event has like actually bested that yet. Again, BB coming out supreme, as she does all the time forever. It's like legit good fan subs, like they put the work in. Oh, that's good. Okay, good. Yeah, fan subs can go either way. I get that. But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this game so far. I can't believe I'm 2 hours in, and already we've had, like, boobs in face and gripping asses. You know, this game is nuts. I think we're just starting to get into, like, the intro thing, though. But, yeah. I'll carry on. Thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate it. No complaints here. Yeah, the nun character fell on us, and we, had a bit of a grope. There's definitely going to be some clips that people can take of me reading things that I'm not going to enjoy. But yeah. Anyways, I answer back that the important thing is that she's doing fine. Yes, Hakuno. No, Senpai, it's thanks to you. As you can see, at least in spirit, I'm feeling much better now. Now, may I ask something as well? Has anything, out of the ordinary happened? I can't say much has really changed. Same old life, same old school, same old classmates. The teacher tripped by the lectern and everyone laughed about it as usual. After class, I talked to my friends at the cafeteria. Thank you for following, Wrench. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Oh, we even got BB pop up for the follow. I might need to use that image to, of BB holding the sign to, like, block the game when there's bits I need to censor. Oh, thank you for following as well, Quinn. Welcome, welcome. Thank you both. It is so good. Yeah, it's such a good image for, like, putting on whatever bit of text you want. Yeah. Actually, such a good idea. This has been, like, my thank you for following, like, graphic forever, basically. I've had that for all of my stream, almost. Okay, so they're referencing... So Hakuno's saying here, the teacher tripped by the lectern and everyone laughed about it as usual. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Instead, we had the nun come in and say that she was Fujimura, but that's not right. I mean, a censorship? Oh, right, yeah. I mean, that's what we need BB to come on screen for, I think, is to hide all the saucy bits that I can't show on Twitch. Yeah, I'm going to have to prepare that for next stream, and have it ready whenever something weird happens. Yep, nothing out of the ordinary. Not one new thing happened. Also, Hakuno's just, like, ignoring all the weird shit that has happened. Like Rani, Rin, you know, everyone just being weird. All the Saber trying to talk to her through, like, visions or whatever. That's the kind of place this is supposed to be. Is that right? Heh. Miss Fujimura sure is a strange one. I'm kind of jealous of how energetic she is. Sakura seems to be having fun with this ordinary conversation. I wouldn't think much of these boring events, but she's really interested. The spark in her eyes seems to be longing for it. Yeah, it's like she was ignored by all the other students, and now she's finally talking to someone. Like, they all just treated her like she didn't exist, and now she's finally had a connection to someone. I wonder if that's why. If the one who's listening is enjoying themselves, you will too. When I talk about whatever comes to mind with Sakura, I'm left with a really different impression about them. I'm kind of happy. At our school, the people here can treat themselves even if they're injured. As someone who's in charge of their health, there's not much to do, and nothing really changes. This is pretty lonely, isn't it? I've only realized it just now. And yet, Senpai still managed to notice me. That's right. Nothing is out of the ordinary. This shouldn't have happened. So what was up with that, with what happened by the entrance? Mysterious highlighted text? Why did all of the students ignore Sakura? Well, it's a thing of the past now. I'll just enjoy my conversation with her. Aww. The conversation in the infirmary kept on going. It wasn't long before the last bell to leave school rang. Oh, it's time, isn't it? I apologize for keeping you so long. Be careful when you go home, Senpai. Sakura then showed me out of the infirmary. As I was leaving, when I turned to look at Sakura one more time, she saw me out of the room, looking as if on the verge of tears, as if not wanting to part ways. Aww. She's so lonely, she finally found someone. Okay, it's getting more glitchy. 99? Glitching even more. It's also pink. Is there any reason I need to go to the garden? After thinking about it for a bit, my answer is no. I should head home for the day. While I am worried about how Sakura is doing, I should let her get some rest. I think I should go home for the day. Imagine Fate Extra 1999. Just like classic Fate Extra? Matrix code everywhere? That'd be great. There aren't many students who like visiting the faculty office, and sorry to say, but I happen to be in the majority that don't. I'm going to go ahead and leave. From the faculty. Next week is exam week. Make sure to wrap up club activities early and try to be on your best shape for your exams. Oh shit, here we go. Yet again, I feel pain rushing through my left hand. There's a strange bruise on the back of it. Every time it's like she's just discovering it for the first time. Am I worried about the bruise because of my headache, or do I have a headache because of that bruise? I have no idea. Yeah, before I go home, before the morning comes, I should have someone take a look at this. Leo would be fine, Rintoska or Rani would be fine. I wouldn't even mind Shinji. Anyways, if I show this command seal to someone I know, I'm sure that... How did you know that term? Time limit has been reached. Attention, all intelligent beings still within the school grounds. We must regretfully inform you, there has been a breakdown in how you all have been perceiving this world. This is a collapse in value due to inflation. The Holy Grail War has been sold off, and all of you along with it. You all have no value. What was that announcement just now? No, more importantly, what's this bizarre transformation? Capitalism. Help me! A random male student? Oh shit, hi. Everyone's being stabbed, breaking, melting. Everyone's being killed. Oh shit. Hello. What the hell is happening? Feeling the danger, I looked outside. It was dark, as if I was staring into a hole. Forget the entrance, window after window has been covered by that black noise. Oh, this is like the enemies from the first game, like the shapes. I'm gonna have to run for it. I wouldn't be good to get touched by that black noise. If it's engulfed the entrance and the windows, the only way left is up. Oh shit. Ah, fuck, we're actually, like, moving around. And they're chasing you. Okay. Hi. Shadow lampreys? Kinda. You can barely hear the music, but it's a really good track. Ah, what is this? What's happening? Ryder! Ryder! That was Shinji's voice. Oh shit. Kishinami! Help! Shinji reaches his hand out to me. He's begging for help with his eyes strained in fear. But whether it's the quivering of his mouth or his pride, the words "help me" won't come out. There's no saving him anymore. There's no point in rushing over to him now. On top of that, if I get too close, then the noise would overwrite me too. All I can do now is ignore Shinji and keep climbing upwards. And yet, my hands and feet move before I can think, and I race over to take Shinji's hand. You... Oh, Shinji's body is heavy. No, it's been rooted. The lower half of his body already fused with the hallway. Oh, for fuck's sake! What the hell are you doing? Don't you get that it's pointless? Useless, I can't stand looking at you. Beat it! Shinji lets go of my hand. Stifling his fears, his crying eyes tell me to not come over here. He's keeping his hand from reaching out for help by his own will. That's right. That's completely right, you shitty friend. So hurry up and run up for it already. Damn. Right, when I remember everything. Right when I thought I could go back to the Holy Grail War. This wasn't how it was supposed to go at all. You're all just bugs, just insects. This isn't a fair game at all. Ah! Ah! And he's dead. Bye, Shinji, I wish I cared. My outstretched hand was empty, powerless to save anything. The man who called Hakuno Kishinami his friend cruelly vanished before her very eyes. With a thump, a remarkably loud heartbeat echoes in my ears. I wonder, what's this feeling in my chest? It's not that I'm afraid of the abnormalities before me. I feel nauseous, but I don't know what it is. I'm suffocating, but I don't know why. But I can't just stop right here. Right now, I have to get away from that noise. Oh, it does actually, like, approach as well. Oh, shit. Ah, camera. Wait, is that Issei? No, that's a random student. I hope the, like, static isn't destroying the stream's bitrate, by the way. Probably is. That's Issei, isn't it? No, Issei's... No, wait. Issei's wearing, like, the black uniform, right? So... Wait, I can search. I don't have time to be looking at the bulletin board. The noise is rising up from below. I have to keep going. Okay. Yeah, the sky's all static too. It's like Rinny End in Minecraft. The moment I reached the rooftop, I couldn't believe my eyes. The sky is black. The city is black. Even the ground I'm looking at has been dyed black. It's like an ocean of night. In an instant, the surface of the world was coated in darkness. The single saving grace was that it's still abided by the concept of height. That black ocean stretches from land to horizon, but the water level hasn't reached us here. The rooftop is still high enough to be safe. Ah! No way, not after I made it all the way here. Who's pulling my feet? Stop it, let go, Yuka. You're my friend, aren't you? Why are you doing something like this? The sound of someone dying. I hear a scream from the third floor of the school building. I looked back to go to help them, but the third floor was already completely eroded by the noise. They're already... No, stop it! Don't come near me! Don't! I'll die! Not me! That noise is data. My confused mind calls up incoherent memories. No, it's because I'm so confused that I can remember things I've forgotten. That black noise melts together with the data of whatever it touches, systematically overwriting it with its data. It's like cancer. Hey. Cancer of some kind of celestial body. Huh? 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 Maybe? Huh? Huh? This? Rather than a bandage covering a wound, it's more like bacteria integrating itself with the wound. Ah, I'm fading. I'm fading away. No, no, not when I finally come back. I wonder what that symbol is. Who knows? Their voice completely disappeared. The data overwhelmed and assimilated their body, avatar. Their mind, represented by wedge shapes, the soul, was saturated by the data and absorbed. Again, this sense of nausea. My fingertips are shaking from this bizarre situation before me. I want to scream, someone help me, and my throat is dry. But it's not dry from the terror. If this shaking was from the fear, then why does my body feel this hot? Right now, my heart beats strongly, with a force the direct opposite of fear. Sneaking a peek on secrets isn't very tasteful, you know, puny little master. A voice from the sky. No, it's echoing from the heavens. A sweet and seductive tone. A scolding, flirting, innocent yet wicked voice of a girl. I can't believe you came all the way out here. Did you think you could run from me, the world? JoJo reference. Zawarudo, yeah. You're so silly. I went through the trouble of making you forget, yet you just had to go and recall. But I'll forgive you. You don't have to worry about a thing. I can let you win. Without fighting, without effort, without getting hurt. So don't think too hard. Give in and sleep like a puppet. I'll give you the Holy Grail. Oh shit. See? That's why you should give up. Hey, give up. Give it up. Why not give up? Give up. So give up. Just give up. I don't know what she means. Just that the world is ending. When I run out of footholds, I'll be swallowed up just like all the other students. The only thing I can do is tremble. Yes, that's right. Just fall asleep, after all. After all, every single one of you are just worthless living beings. She sounds so trustworthy, maybe we should give up? Yeah, sure. I mean, I trust it, honestly. Something about that voice just makes me very trusting of it. That's it. The darkness keeps telling me to give up, but I can't do that. I finally understand what that strong heartbeat, that sense of nausea is. This is anger. I'm gonna fight back and fight like hell. Right now, I'm gonna fight this voice. Whoever this is, callously deciding that all the students are worthless. Climb, climb! I mustn't look away. I mustn't give up. No, I can't give up. Even if this resistance ends up futile, even if I know I can't run from this world, as long as there's blood in my body, I'll never... What are you doing? Don't! Over there's the... Oh damn, okay. It wasn't something as grand as being prepared to die. With just not wanting to give up, I jumped off the rooftop. No! Someone calling out. Darkness. Ah. Falling, falling, falling. Piercing through the ground that turned to an ocean of night. Akano Kishinami's body fell into a bottomless darkness. Falling, dreaming, however that song goes. There's no end to this falling. Everything but my sense of direction has drifted away. Everything but my sense of self being torn apart. Yo, this house of leaves. Not only is my vision peeling off in globs, but so are my possessions and memories. Soon, not even my bones will remain. That's literally exactly what I thought of. Yeah. Anytime I see like anything like infinitely falling forever, like yeah, it's the thing from House of Leaves. Looks as if there's nothing more I can do. In other words, it's game over. Goodbye, Hakuno. And game over. That's it. That's the end of the game. We did it. Oh, never mind. I cried out, what the hell, as I screamed insults at myself. That I was too rash, that I made a mistake, that I was wrong. In my tremendous regret, my face was filled with tears. That too was futile. because there's no one who can save me anymore. Has a moment passed, or an eternity? There's nothing compared to falling through this space. It's like I'm weightless. I can no longer remember the light of day. The land I once stood on is now some 100 million light years away. My limbs have been suspended for so long that they no longer move as I want them to. It could be paralysis, or maybe atrophy. My eyes have forgotten light and have since lost their function. Same with my mind. It grew tired of this unchanging world and it gradually closing itself off. Is this also a JoJo reference? My body is like mud, and my heart is like lead. I want to lay my mind to rest already. I want to forget myself already. Worrying that I may be here forever, I want to avert my eyes and break already. But... never give up. There's Yuri. There's still Yuri in the universe. You must find it. Cling to the hope. There's still something bothering me at the edge of my consciousness. It may be my imagination, it may be my mind, clinging to a shred of hope, hallucinating, but there's a voice that I just can't let go unheard. The voice coming from far, far away. Leaving a trail of light in its wake, the voice is completely burning up, yet it accelerates faster. Look to the sky. Reach out your hand. If anything can motivate Hakuno, it's Yuri. True. She's thirsty as fuck. Just say the word. Call out for... blank. My throat and lungs burn from thousands of years of disuse. My voice still won't come out. Even if I try to reach out, my fingers won't move. My mind accepts that it's just a hallucination, and once again closes the lid on itself. Ah, and yet... I hear a voice say, "Don't give up." Numerous lights pass through the darkness. Even as it's breaking apart, I can see a meteor cutting through the darkness. Praetor, reach out! I can't go any further. I need your power. We know who this is. Praetor, remember! Wait, how could you forget my name in the first place? This saddens me. You'd know I would never stop thinking about you, let alone forget your name. She sounds so angry. Ah, just remember already. Yell and let out your emotion. Let all your emotions burst. Know that this is your last chance. I know that radiance. I know that voice. My lost throat, my weakened arm fills with strength. That's right. Her name is... Please come, Saber. Yes, how I've longed to hear your call, Praetor. Hey, there she is. Ah, with a theme song too. My hand touches an outstretched arm. It feels real. The sensation of an endlessly falling is gone. All that remains in front of me is my dear old... Indeed, my blade is as the primordial flame, and the sound of its flutter is akin to stars as they cross the sky. Umu. Beloved Umu. Hear and love me, give me praise and rejoice. I am the greatest of the great masterpieces, heroic spirit of the sword, and your servant. The sheer confidence in this blonde-haired girl's smile shines brighter than all the stars in the sky. Though her physique is small, her spirit, her determination would triumph over an army of 1,000,000. Her gaze was like a golden flame, burning away the darkness before me. This is the sight of none other than Saber, the person I had forgotten up until now, who I couldn't completely forget even in this Garden of Oblivion, who swore to fight alongside me, Hakano Kishinami's servant. She came to this darkness which extends eternally. She came to save me, despite it burning her to do so. She is my irreplaceable comrade. This crazy ordeal really took its toll on me this time. How many times was I going to have to call out to you? You wouldn't wake even when I called out to you. Not only that, you even ended up hurtling through this imaginary space. For goodness sake, if you're going to fall, then fall in love with me. I was really worried, you know. I had no idea if your soul was safe or not. Saber grips my hand even tighter. A single flush of warm blood rekindles my frozen body. My slumbering mind is now fully awakened. So true. I have to fight myself to not read grips as grisps. My mind is poisoned. Yes, yes. You've completely broken free from this spell. If you wish for it, you can return to reality immediately. I will be waiting in the proper school building. Now you may awaken, Master. Let you and I begin our fate anew. Yay! Saber's proclamation gradually fades from my consciousness. So does the dazzling sea of stars, and so does the sight of Saber. Absolutely, Yuri? Yeah. In the end, the only thing I was sure of was the sensation of those fingers I touched. Even if everything else faded away, that feeling would remain. Save progress? Absolutely. After all that. New save. Need to start making new saves. Wait, that did save it, didn't it? Yeah. It's confusing because it doesn't, like, kick you out of the save menu immediately. There. Chapter 1. Backyard of Eden. Subordination Garden. This is the story of a girl. From the time she awoke, she had... fuck. Heavy chains all around her. Wrapped from head to toe. She was bound like a sort of mummy. There's no freedom, so they pitied. There's no freedom, so she rejoiced. Her iron dress was impenetrable. Behind her open castle gates is what lies within a maiden, a friendship? Or a friendship trap. Said the secrets of others taste like honey, so let's see. Returned from making several sandwiches. Hi, Leia. Stable brainwaves confirmed. Alpha waves, beta waves normal. She's waking up. Senpai? Senpai! I didn't even need to do that myself, did I? Can you hear me right now? Please, open your eyelids slowly and carefully. I hear a familiar voice. My hazy vision and consciousness come back to me. Spurred on by the voice that's concerned about me, my heavy eyelids open. And we're back. A role reversal. It looks like an infirmary. An old-fashioned infirmary I've never seen on Seraph, in a style that no longer exists on the surface. I'm lying on a bed right now. Beside me is a girl in a white coat checking up on me. I think her name was... That's right, her name was Sakura, an AI in charge of managing the health of masters. I don't really understand what's going on yet, but it seems Sakura has been taking care of me. In place of a greeting, I say thank you. For some reason, Sakura is making a really curious expression. Is there something weird on my face? Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's nothing. There's nothing you need to worry about, Kishinami. I don't quite know why, but when I heard your voice, my mind went blank for a moment. Oh, so this is like unrelated? I don't know. You've been in your sleeping state for longer than anyone else. In any case, I'm glad you're awake. No wonder Renchi is okay with me watching this. Oh, because it's like side content compared to what you're watching? Yeah, this is like a completely different universe, basically. It's like an alternate universe of Fate, if you're worried about spoiling the thing you're currently watching. Your avatar may still feel sluggish, but it will soon return to its original state. You should be able to walk around soon. Sakura gave me a smile of joy and relief from the bottom of her heart. I can't help but let my tension go. I feel like I just had some sort of nightmare, but that smile alone blew all of my anxieties away. But no, I can't just stare at Sakura's beautiful smile forever. Where am I? And why in the world was I sleeping here? Your questions are understandable, but before that, allow me to confirm a few things. Hakuno Kishinami, do you know who you are? Do I know who I am? I don't need to think too hard for that one. My name is Hakuno Kishinami, a student attending Sukumihara Academy, but not quite. I'm one of the wizards who came to the moon to attain the right to the wish-granting Holy Grail. Okay, so they're translating wizards with magi above it. Okay, I prefer the term magi, to be honest, but I was saying wizards all the way through the first game because that's what it gave you, so... I'll just read the words as it's written. So, can you tell me what a wizard is? I wonder why Sakura's asking. Isn't that considered the most basic of basics? Wizards are a special type of hacker capable of having their souls enter cyberspace. The body is something that grounds the soul, so if the body and soul could be differentiated, wouldn't it be possible to send it elsewhere? That occult-like approach led to a new age in the transmission of information. Of those hackers, the A-rank hackers among them were conferred the title of wizard. It does sound a bit silly saying wizard, to be fair. That's correct. In an era where magic has ceased to be, there are only ones who have inherited the theories of magic. By the way, can you tell me what year it is, and where we are right now? You don't even need to ask. It's the year 2030 AD. Human technological advancement froze in the 1970s. That's also when the Western European plutocracy abolished the development of space travel. As for the question of where, I don't really know the details, but I know enough. This is the moon, specifically the legacy of an alien civilization that was discovered inside of the moon. The artificial spiritron calculation apparatus, the moon cell automaton. Lore dump. Enjoy this, chat. Fate is doing its fate thing right now and just dumping this sort of shit on you. The Holy Grail that sleeps in the seas of the heavens, that the wizards of the earth dream of. Should I say Magi? It sounds better, really, and it's what the rest of the Fate franchise tends to use. The Mooncell automaton has no will of its own. You could call it a huge computational device. Put simply, it's a supercomputer the size of the moon. Even all of the computers in the world combined wouldn't be able to compete with the Mooncell. This Mooncell built a virtual cyberspace inside of itself called the Seraph. I give you permission to use Magi instead of wizards. I honestly feel like I should, really. I said wizards all the way through Fate Extra. If you want to use Magi, go for it. I don't know. It feels more faithful to say wizards, I guess, but I mean, the whole thing's fan-translated anyway, so... It gives you the option. Gathering Magi from all around the world, or rather, the Earth. This would be one of the school-styled grounds made in that Seraph. Magi that have reached the moon complete against one another, with the last one standing invited into the Mooncell's core and is given the right to use it. That is the Holy Grail, an almighty calculator with the computational ability equivalent to a solar system. A power source. Okay. That's right. Masters like you came to the Mooncell for the Holy Grail. That is the Holy Grail War. I'm taking a moment to really appreciate your TPs, they look ferocious. Thank you. I worked hard on them. The weak won't reach the Holy Grail. You must surpass all others and prove yourself as the strongest. As a means to do that, the Mooncell gave you all a proxy to do battle with. What was it called? Something to fight with, something vital to a magus, a partner to fight alongside. That is, a servant. That's right, I remember now. For making it through the preliminaries and qualifying in the Holy Grail War, the Mooncell gave me command seals and a servant, a reproduction of a hero from the past of a familiar, as a familiar, to contract with, as a participating master. I think... So there's no issues up till there. Now then, I need to ask you the most important thing. The thing is, Kishinami, do you remember anything that happened during the Holy Grail War? Well, yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. Wait. I know that I'm a magus, but I don't remember a single thing about Hakuno Kishinami's past at all. Actually, for what reason am I even participating in such a dangerous war to begin with? I thought so. Just like everyone else, you can remember who you are, but nothing about during the Holy Grail War. Calm down and listen to me, Kishinami. You're only in a state of memory loss where all you remember is that you are a master. Memory loss. I don't really feel anything about that, but fact is, it's just as Sakura said. The only thing I can remember is that I am a master. I can remember I was in the Holy Grail War, but nothing about what battles I fought, or what opponents I defeated, There's only a little I do remember vividly. That just a bit ago, I was an ordinary high school student, going to a school different from this one. That it was swallowed up by an unknown darkness. And that I was saved from that predicament by my servant, Saver. From how you've been speaking, Kishinami, you might have been reset to how you were at the start of the Holy Grail War. Since you've been in a comatose state for so long, it's possible you really only remember your own name. Huh? Don't tell me that means, Kishinami. Do you know my name? So Sakura asked nervously. It seems like she's wondering if I forgot about her. Her name is, of course... Francis Xavier? Head of the infirmary. Of course it's Sakura Mato. Yes, I'm Sakura Mato. It's good to see you again. Oh, I'm not related to Shinji Mato at all. My surname is randomly chosen from the participants of the given Holy Grail War. Ahem. At any rate, we've moved pretty quickly, but you've gotten yourself an initial look at the situation, Kishinami. This is as much as I can do for you now. I would like to help you further, but I have no help left to give. Like everyone else, my record browsing functions have been locked. I'm really sorry. I'm really curious, like, what actually happened, like, to everything in the simulation. Like, obviously, something happened. Everything got glitchy and corrupted. Like, okay. But, like, where are we now then? We're in a different one? Or different time? Or different place? Different version of the school? It's a lot. It'll get answered, I'm sure. Sakura bows remorsefully, rises from her chair, then moves towards a corner of the room. Hello, this is the infirmary. Kishinami has woken up. Neither her mind or her body show any abnormalities. That's good to hear. Well, I know this is sudden, but please let her know I'd like her to come by. Since Kishinami has only just woken up, perhaps just a greeting would be... I apologize, but there is no room for relaxation. We're racing against time here. Besides, knowing her, she'll go on a stroll regardless of what I say. That I will. The Hakuno Kishinami I know has never been one to sit still for very long. She'll start exploring now that she's awake. Tell her that after inspecting this new old school, to come to the student council room. Sakura's transmission with that person ends. Come to the student council room, it sounded like. Did you hear that transmission just now? Yeah, I nodded in answer. The way that person was speaking annoyed me, but I do need to get moving now that I'm awake. Especially since I don't know what's going on. I need a grasp on the current situation as soon as possible. Understood. After you go up to the second floor, the classroom on your left will be the student council room.
またサーバントは2階に上がって右手側の教室に待機してもらっています。
Also, your servant is waiting for you in the classroom of the right side hallway on the second floor.
忘れずに顔を出してサーバントのパラメータを確認しておいてくださいね。
Please make sure you don't forget to check your servant's parameters. As she says that, I look at the back of my left hand. There's one command seal left inscribed. Command seals hold absolute directive authority over servants. It's a special command that invokes all kinds of coercive power upon a servant in return for expending one. Simultaneously, they serve as proof that one is a master. When a master uses them all up, what happens again? Whatever. What matters is that I have a proper contract with Saber. If I shut my eyes, I can clearly feel my vital source, my magical energy flowing into Saber. Saber is alright too. I want to meet with Saber soon. I'll put off going to the student council room and head directly to the classroom to my right on the second floor. Oh, we're going to go straight to Saber. Hey, free roam. I had Saber wait in the classroom because she was a little hard on the eyes. She looks different from what you're used to. Waking up from a long sleep is mentally draining enough for you, so I had them wait somewhere else. Anyway, please don't be surprised, okay? Oh, is this where we're going to see Saber's new outfit? Yeah, I wonder what the law reason is for them to change outfit. It's a simple table, the plastic tablecloth draped over it. It's a nice height to an otherwise drab infirmary. Oh, nice highlight. It is very different, isn't it? These are neatly covered with pure white sheets. This level of professionalism would put even a high-class hotel to shame. The world may be vast, but people this perfect at making beds are pretty rare. Various medicines are arranged here. Handling these without medical knowledge is very dangerous. I'll leave them be. I see we have a new uniform as well. You have found an herb. What are these herbs anyway? There are tons of different kinds with different properties. Lumping them all into herb without specifying what they are or what they do does not give me a good reason to use them. And so with that, Akano Kishinami discarded the herb. What? Okay. Average RPG stuff. This instrument is for measuring your height. I considered measuring my height until I noticed it's the kind that also measures your weight. Close call. It's a refrigerator. Since I'm quite parched, I opened the door to search for a drink. But there was only medicine inside. Probably the kind that has to stay chilled. Okay. Oh, it is very different, huh? Oh, creaking floorboards. Hello. Yo, what the hell is this? I was in charge of arena maintenance and now I'm suddenly in charge of watering plants? Fuck! I don't know who did this, but as soon as I get back, the moon cell's gonna hear about this. This fucking Saul Goodman, look at his hair. Why has he got the Saul Goodman weave? Hey, there isn't even an arena entrance in this building. Someone's gonna pay for this. Okay, this guy's like another AI who's been like whisked away or something. Or... I don't know. This is the library. If I find anything I want to investigate, it would be a good idea to come here. I take a close look at the posters on the bulletin board. I don't see any particularly useful information. That's more library, okay. I try lifting up the fire extinguisher, but it's fixed to the floor, so I can't. Well, whatever. I wasn't planning on using it anyway. What use is a fire extinguisher that's fixed to the floor? I guess if that one particular area gets caught on fire, I guess. There are quite a few papers posted on this bulletin board, but the text is so corrupted that it's unreadable. Oh. Okay, so we're not fully free of corruption here. It's basically the same sort of layout as the other school, but, like, more quaint and rustic, I guess? Although I'd also like to know how things are looking outside, I should start with the inside of the school building. Okay. Looks like they've moved the shop thing to the rather than going downstairs. Mixed in with stuff like notebooks and pens are an arrangement of several kinds of souvenirs. The entrepreneurial spirit here is palpable. Over there is the commissary. You can buy various items and mystic codes there, but it looks like the clerk stepped out. He'll be back before you know it, so come back later. Over there is the commissary. Okay, yep. Cool. We're supposed to go to the, Oh wait, this place actually does curve around. Is there even an outside? There must be, eventually. This is the faculty room, but the locked door won't budge at all. I'll give up on trying to get in. Who's this guy with the funky hair? Listen to me carefully. One second I become the Mimicry Club chief, the next I'm in the far side of the moon. You must have no idea what I'm on about. Me neither. I'm just an NPC after all. I leave the hard stuff to the advanced AI. Hey, are you a master? A human? So there are other humans still alive? Oh, okay. It's not my place to say this, but give it your best. You've got some tough times ahead. French fry head looking ass. Real. Your name is Hakuno, right? Nice to meet you. I'm NPC 510. You can also call me Goto. Anyway, let's have a good time. Regardless of whatever sort of hell this... They say that home... What? Regardless of whatever sort of hell this is, I guess. They missed a word. They say that home is where you make it. Damn. On the entrance here is written restroom. No need to go in right now. Oh. Oh yeah, I can just barely see in. The door seems to be locked. I'm curious about this room, but it might be a good idea to worry about it later. I like the interior design here. It's like very cozy compared to the other school. Lots of stepping noises. This seems to be a storage room. There's a mess of old tools piled up inside. I don't see anything useful. Also, there's no need to go in and get myself covered in dust. Fair enough. Please don't talk to me. I'm an advanced AI in charge of cleaning. I'm on a different level than you people. Good grief, you're all filthy. This school building, you masters, and that Sakura Mato who rescued you people. For a long time now, I've been advising the Moon Cell that we mustn't invite humans. I predicted this kind of bug would occur. The perfection that is the Moon Cell can't generate errors. Any fault lies with you humans. Thus, I will not cooperate with you people. I wish for a swift resolution from the Moon Cell. An all-delete. A sweeping purge. Okay. You still need something? Please don't talk to me, filth. Okay. Fine. I turned on the faucet and water came out. I washed my hands. The cold water feels nice. Aw. Huh? You're all humans? The surviving masters. Hey, you're pretty lucky. Good for you. Welcome to the worst hell imaginable. This is the retro old school building, a prison with no fun whatsoever. You must already know by now, being a master here means nothing. You and I are both prisoners. I'm a normal NPC, Galco. Nice to meet you. I was attacked by the black noise, ran around, then ended up here. Well, I'll let the management NPCs sweat the small stuff. We should just hang out, you know? Okay. Huh? You're all humans? The surviving masters? Hey, you're pretty lucky. Okay, yeah, same stuff. Okay, so this is like some kind of refuge or like a hideout for the people who survived the corruption. This girl has her eyes on Leo. I warned her that she doesn't know what she's getting into, but she has a stubborn mentality. I was paired with this girl in the Holy Grail War, but who would have guessed that she was the type to prioritize love so much? Ah, well, it's not like I don't know how she feels. I'll stick with her until the end. Love is something that should just fit just right. For me, a man with capable stats would make it a nice husband. A few sheets of paper posted up here, but I wasn't able to find any useful information worth mentioning. Doesn't seem like anyone is using this room. There's no sign of anyone being inside. I have a compulsion to just run around and talk to every single person I can, so apologies. A notice from the Student Council. The following Student Council members for this school year have been decided, as shown below. The sheet ends here. Okay. So that's the Student Council room. We're supposed to go in there. I need to go to Saber's room, though, right? Where does it say that is? Reunite with your servant in the first and second year classroom. Okay, that's this room. I enjoy the dilly-dallying. There's lots of stuff to read and, like, talk to people about. Several posters aimed at the students, it seems, are on the bulletin board. but they're just filled with meaningless strings of characters. It's just Lorem Ipsum. This is the third year's classroom. No one is inside. No need to go in, I think. Announcement from the guidance counselor. The rest is just blank paper. You're a master, right? I'm just a regular NPC. I found myself in the school building. According to the AI from the infirmary, Sakura, I almost got deleted, but I escaped and made it all the way here. The far side of the moon, imaginary number spaces, they have nothing to do with me. I'm an NPC that's just heading home. Despite all this, that won't change. I can go home whenever I want, but this sunset glow is so nice. In the Holy Grail War, in the near side of the moon, you never see this. I'll stay a little longer. Okay, so we're hiding out away from the front. The near side is where all the bad shit happened. And we're hiding on the far side of the moon. Ah, you again. Not going to head home? I'm going to enjoy myself for a little while longer here. I could go home any time, but it's fine, right? 30th classroom, okay. Is there another floor, or is this only 2 floors in this building? Yeah, this building only has 2 floors, okay. A bit easier to navigate, I guess. Let's save. I'll go say hi to Saber, and then I'll probably save after this, and then end stream. Saber, where are you? I need to see your gaudy new outfit. Wooden desks, grain floor, and retro window frames. I'm struck by a strange sense of nostalgia. This is the year 2030. I wouldn't be able to find places like this old-timey school building has here back on Earth.
待っていたぞ、奏者よ。さくらからのレクチャーは終わったか？では、次は世の番だな。
I've been waiting for you, Praetor. Has Sakura finished her lecture? Well then, now it's my turn. Behind me is a voice I've heard before. This spirited voice belongs to Saber. It's only been several minutes since we reunited during our fall through that starry sky. Well, for me that reunion was just a moment ago, but for all I know it could have been hours for her. My memory is still hazy, so I can't recall anything. We did together during anything we did together during the Holy Grail War. Still, I'm happy to get to meet her again. I say good morning in response when... Ah yes. The bridal bondage gear. Thanks, camera. There, beaming with pride and standing tall, was a white saber. So what's up with the costume? I'm not sure why. Hard on the eyes? Yeah, this is not hard on the eyes. This is hard on something else. Forget I said that. I'm not sure why, but after I rescued you and fell towards the far side of the moon, I came back looking like this. It must be the effect of a system alteration. Sakura called these servant restraints, but I don't think they are. Brand new clothes are a good thing. The size is a little too small for me though. How should I put it? Bursting? I really don't care for the bridal bondage look. Like, the objectification aspect just goes way too hard for me personally. No shade to those that disagree, it is just... Yeah. No, I get it. I honestly agree. I think I prefer her original outfit, like, a lot, really. Her original outfit was much more interesting, I think. I think this one's cool. I'm not super as against it, but I do much prefer the original. I don't know. The padlock is so cunty. It really is, isn't it? I think all of the alternate outfits that the other servants get, they all have like some kind of restraint on them. Archer has the sort of gay choker with the like the dog collar and shit. Bursting. Bursting, she says. Not much of a surprise. She's wearing a rider suit that accentuates the lines of her body. Saber's trademark was her loose skirt. These clothes are, like... Even as a woman, I'm not really sure where to look. If it has to be bride, I think the alt dress they gave her in Geo is nice. Yeah, I like the other ascensions, like the alternate forms of the bride dress they gave her. I think those are nicer looking. Yeah, it is what it is. Like she's like this for this game, and we've got to get used to it. So, as a girl, you lack subtlety. Your friend has new clothes on. Would it not be wise to remark on them? Apparently, Saber really wants to hear my opinion. This outfit looks good on you, too. Still short as ever. It looks like a wedding dress. It does, doesn't it? Especially in gotcha context, bridals just give me an ick. Which this isn't. Yeah, I get it. I'm not really a big fan of, like, bridal outfits in general, really. I get it as, like, a cultural thing. Like, yeah, fine. If you want to wear, like, a wedding dress, sure. But I can't really find bridal outfits that cool. Most of them are just... yeah. I do see where you're coming from. I don't know. I do prefer her default outfit, or like Megiddo said, one of the other ascensions from Grand Order. But I'm not going to call her short. I might want to comment that it looks like a wedding dress. Goodness! It really does, doesn't it? So you see it that way as well. The wedding dress comment made her really happy, huh? Saber has a wholly delighted expression. Nero's somehow shorter than Abigail Williams Claudius. I know, she's short queen, okay? Like a child, she hops around with a surprise spring in her step. Several seconds later, perhaps noticing me staring, Saber clears her throat with an ahem and smooths out her clothes. Yes, that is. I'm clearly a bride, even have a pure white dress on. I've always meant to wear this one day, but it never ended up happening. Forgive me for being more excited than usual. But while I am surprised, it is the good kind. I never would have expected you to have such an opinion. I sigh a little with relief. Her clothes may be different, but this girl is unmistakably Saber. I may have forgotten many things, but I get the feeling I can deal with all my fears and worries as long as she's fighting by my side. Yes, leave it to me. I am your sword and you are my life. No matter what lies ahead, know that I'm yours. Use me as you see fit. Well, the same holds for you too. Now then, first we should start exploring. While I'd like to celebrate our grand reunion, we know nothing of our current situation. Leo is waiting in the student council room. We should get to him to fill us in. I'm starting to misspeak, chat, a lot more. I need to end stream soon. Leo, I've heard that name somewhere before. According to Sakura, the student council room is on the second floor too. Let's head over quickly. Is this access main menu? Cool. Oh yeah, what was the save data item I got? Oh, so not secret garden. No, get away from me, not touching that yet. System, save. Whoops. Let's save here, and... was it an item I got? Bondage bridle. It even calls it that. Okay. Outfit for Saber. A white wedding dress with restraints that Saber was wearing on the far side of the moon. Classic girl's uniform, that's what I'm wearing. A sailor-type girl's uniform that I was wearing on the far side of the moon. Okay. Girls' gym clothes. Tsukumi red bloomers. Oh wait, is this for... This is for Saber? Tsukumi designated gym clothes. Knee-high socks. High socks common to female students. I think I've mentioned before, but I like your voice a lot. It's so smooth and mellow. Thank you. Talking for 3 hours straight will wear it out a lot, but a lot of people like my voice, and I'm glad. This game is like all reading, so if you like my voice, then that's what this stream is for, I guess. Huh. So can I... Okay. Huh. I don't know how to equip those and see what they are, but okay. Status? Oh, costume is a thing here? I don't know how to change it. I want to see what they are. Can't see any skills, no. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to change costumes, but I guess we'll look at that next time. We've saved now, so we're all good. It's 10 minutes past 3 hours, which is my usual cutoff point. So, I can take a break from talking, I think. Hang on, let's bring up the status for the ending. I always did this when I was playing the first game. I would bring up this screen to end stream. It's like cozy, get to see the characters. Anyway, thank you so much for coming, everyone. It's been really nice. I'm glad we got a bunch of people who actually, we got a few people who like understand Fate at least. Thanks for stream, it's been fun. Thank you for the raid so much, Leah. I really appreciate it, and thank you for coming by, Wrench, and Quinn as well for following too. Thank you for stream, it was lovely to catch the last hour. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna raid out and see who's around to raid, but yeah, I really appreciate the raid you did for me. Who have we got to raid ourselves? We could go say hi to Baron. Baron was here earlier. I know very little about Fate, but I enjoyed it. The VOD will be up soon on my YouTube at some point, and I'll be uploading them like every Sunday, basically, to space them out a bit. But yeah, go watch the VODs if you missed anything and you want to like get a bit more context. But yeah, like I said, no, yeah, like Wrench said as well, no real spoilers for for the rest of Fate here, I don't think. So there's a lot of recurring characters, but it's a separate timeline, so don't worry. But yeah, let's raid out. Where's Baron? What's Baron doing? Baron is doing a biotech factory again. I don't know how long that game is. He's been playing that game for ages. There we go. Maybe I'll check out your extra playthrough VODs. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, they're all up on my YouTube, which is here. Linked there. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll be back on Thursday. I might be playing some more Monster Hunter. I don't know. If I find something else to do, I might do that, but probably Monster Hunter. That might be the go-to for now. And then I'll be back to Elden Ring on Saturday. So, yeah, all good. Really enjoying the game so far. This game is wild, and I really do need to sort out some censorship for next time. I don't know when the risque stuff's going to start happening, but I know I need to be prepared. But yeah, really looking forward to seeing how much further this game goes. And I will see everyone on Thursday. Good night, chat. For now, go say hi to Baron, playing some Biotech Factor. And yeah, peace. I don't know how to end streams, so goodbye.